Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand for the presentation of the colors by the Mount Juliet High School Marine Corps Junior ROTC and the playing of our national anthem by the Mount Juliet Band of Gold. This evening's color guard is Cadets Courtney, Carrera, Diggs, and they are commanded by Cadet Jerka. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the Mount Juliet High School alma mater. Let's hear it for the Mount Juliet Band of Gold. Ladies and gentlemen, your referee tonight will be Billy Pittman. Your umpire will be Sean Bullock. Linesman, Chris Humphreys. Line judge, Jeff Skreller. Back judge, Ray Crawford. Field judge, Stephen Smith. Your side judge will be Bradley Ears. And your ECO will be Steve Reese. This week's Players of the Week are sponsored by Wilson County Chevrolet Buick GMC Hyundai. They are on offense, John Michael Credit. On defense, Atticus Fiorita. And your special teams players are Daniel Echeverria and Len Steve. This week's teammate and motivator of the week, sponsored by S&L Electric, are Taylor White and Joshua Kidd. This week's team captain, sponsored by Rackley Roofing, are number 3, Tyler Travers. Number 19, Easton Spurlock. Number 9, Atticus Fiorita. And number 72, Sam Bradley. On your feet, Bear fans. Let's make some noise. Your captain for the Blue Devils tonight out of 9. Bryce Neesy, number 11. Jake Fire. Number 40, West End Victor. And number 44, Dylan Steve. Let's make some noise for the boys! Show them your bear pride! Bears won the toss, they deferred to the second half. Blue Devils will be receiving. The Bears will be defending the south end zone. On your feet, Golden Bear fans. Let's make some noise! It's football time in Mount Juliet, Tennessee! And here are your Mount Juliet Golden Bears! Kicking off the Golden Bears tonight, number 98, Daniel Echeverria.
Mic check. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Brown Athletic Complex here at Roger Perry Field on the campus of Mount Juliet High School for tonight's game between the visiting Lebanon Blue Devils and your Mount Juliet Bears. Once again, my name is Corey Terrell, and joining me on tonight's broadcast is Coach Joe Height. Joe Height, what are we looking for tonight in tonight's ball game?
You got a 7-0 versus a 5-2 on two teams that absolutely cannot stand each other. It's the original Wilson County rivalry, and I expect fireworks all night long.
That is a touchback.
It'll be 1st and 10, Blue Devils from the 20-yard line.
So that will be a Blue Devils 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Mount Juliet won the toss and elected to defer, thus putting Lebanon's offense on the field first. Going to be a double set coming out for the Blue Devils.
Andrew Hodge, running back. Penalty markers on the field already.
Player to watch for Lebanon. Know where number 6, Key Crowell, is. He's kind of their do-it-all everything.
That's offsides on the Golden Bears. So that'll be 1st and 5 for the Blue Devils.
5-yard penalty remains first down.
Running back for the Blue Devils is number 21, Andrew Hodge.
Here comes Crowell in motion across. Going to be a speed sweep given. He's trying to get to the edge. He cannot get. He's turned back in and tackled.
Ball was handed off to number 6, Key Crowell.
Crowell on the carry.
Tackle was made by number 6, Trey Whitman of the Golden Bears. Had to bring up a Blue Devil. 2nd down.
Crowell is going to be the go-to.
Yep.
And number 45, Will Zodiac. 2nd down and 2.
They have Hodge in the backfield again.
Crowell, primarily a defensive specialist, but after some injuries, you will see him go to the offensive backfield. Back to pass. Coming across, they're going to look to take a shot. Pass is there, in the hand, and dropped.
Pass is incomplete to number 1, Damon Calloway. Defended by number 21, Kai Perry. So that'll bring up a Blue Devils. 3rd down.
Lebanon receivers have a little more height than our DBs, so look for them to try to exploit that as the night goes on. They tried to right there. Kyle was in a good position on his hip.
Yes, he was. So they are shifting. They're taking out Hodge, and they're bringing number 6, Crowell, wide of the formation.
Yeah, Key Crowell down here near side. That is the player to watch. We're going to keep talking about him for focus. Doesn't matter. There's a false start. They're going back 5 yards.
There's a penalty marker, and it will be a false start on the Blue Devils. So that'll be 3rd down.
So 3rd and short turns to 3rd and long.
3rd and 7.
Coach Gentry of the Blue Devils looks like he's going to stay in the same formation, same set. Bunch set to the far side. Single receiver, which is Crowell, to the near side. He is going to look to go Crowell across the middle for the slant. He's caught it. Across the middle, still running. Makes one. Trips over the line himself, or he was still going. So 1st down, Keandro Crowell at the 41.
Yep, that was a beautiful pass. He caught it in stride and got the 1st down.
He's going to be the guy they try to put out in single, isolation, one-on-ones, everything they can do. Like I said, they've got some injuries. Starting tailback and starting fullback both out with ACLs. And wish them speedy recoveries. But
yes.
That moves Crowell, who is the brother of Anthony Crowell, who was the standout Lebanon running back last year. So it's kind of his time to shine, if you will, for Lebanon.
Lebanon looks like they're running kind of a no-huddle offense. He looked at the sideline to get the play, and looks like he's going to go ahead and snap it. It may be a pass play. No, they're going to hand it off.
It's a slice reverse. If you see that in a wing T formation, you would just call that a slice.
Ball was handed off to number 13, John Binion, for the Blue Devils. Short gain on that, so 2nd and about 9 to go.
The impressive part to that is there's a lot of moving parts in it, and the Golden Bears, we stayed home, and it was tackled by a whole host of them. So
yes. So it's 2nd down, 9 to go on the 42-yard line. They're looking to the sideline for the play. Quarterback.
Coach Gentry for Lebanon, prior to becoming a head coach, was an offensive coordinator for many, many years. So offense is his specialty. They're going to pump. They're going long. He's got a man. It's there. It is caught. He is dropped after the catch at about the 29-yard line.
Pass is complete to number 2, Chasen Dixon, for a huge play. Puts the Blue Devils about on the 29-yard line. And so they're looking to the sideline. They're looking to get the play in, and they're looking to go quick. Chains aren't even set.
This is one of those games that you can throw the records out the window.
Yep, you can tell. This is a true rivalry game here. Lebanon is moving it down the field.
Twins to the far side, 2 in the backfield in a pistol set. He is going nowhere.
Ball's hand off number 20. Guion Uzatia for the Blue Devils. And he was met by a host of Golden Bears, and that'll bring up 2nd and about 9.
Parsons is the one that met him in the hole. He's not the one that got the tackle, but he's the one that slowed him down. The heart of that defense is that middle. And, 3 runs so far?
About 3 runs and nowhere. So it's 2nd down and 9 on the 27-yard line.
They've got
And there's a
stack
penalty
set.
marker again.
Well,
So we'll see if this is a free play or if this is going to come back.
no way the guy on the far side saw it, but number 4 on the near side down here had a false start. He
Yeah.
jumped a little bit early.
Well, they threw that flag awful quick, so we'll wait and see what the call is here. They're still talking about it.
Sideline warning only on Lebanon.
Sideline on Lebanon.
So the play will stand.
So that would be second down and about 5 to go. Third down, excuse me, and about 5 to go on the 24-yard line. So our defense right here, Coach Height, needs to really stand up, knuckle up, shoulder up, and stop this run right here.
2 third downs so far. Both have been passes for
Yes.
big plays. Again, know where number 6, Key Crowell, is. And he's lined up on the bunch set on the inside.
Yep. And it is going to be a passing play. And that's who they're looking to. Overthrew him. Overshot him. So that'll bring up 11 and third down.
Big stop. Big stop. So, Lebanon's kicking game in the past few years has been extremely good, but it looks like the offense is going to stay on the field and they're going for it.
Yeah, they're going to go for this. They're kind of in that no man's territory, so they're going to go for it. It's 4th and 4. 4th and 4 on the 23-yard line. And so they're making some personnel changes.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't understand the value of points,
Yes.
this early in the game, they have an opportunity to take a shot for a 3, but they're staying on the field for the touchdown. So
Now our defense is kind of shifting around. They need to stay home and really watch.
play clock is down to 5. He does get it off. They're going to throw a bubble screen back to the middle.
Yep. Pass is complete to number 2, Jason Dixon. There's a penalty marker on the field, so we'll wait and see if the play stands.
I think it is targeting.
If it's targeting, that's going to be an automatic first down. So we'll wait and see here what the call is.
And unlike college, we don't have the benefit of the review.
No. So we'll wait and see. And I believe they're moving it forward. So it is a personal foul. Face mask on the defense. So that will be a first down. And it looks like it's going to be on the maybe 5-yard line. So it's 1st and goal for the Blue Devils.
So 3 third downs, 3 passing plays. 4th down comes up, and they bring into a little bubble screen. They had the first down. Just when you get into that pile and you're trying to rip the ball out, sometimes you get a handful of face mask.
Yep, so here we go. 1st and goal for the Blue Devils.
Heavy set to the bunch, giving it up the middle.
Ball's hand off to number 10, Jordan Jewell. He was met, I believe, by number 5, Isaiah Roseberry. Along with number 57, Jackal Daffer. So that'll bring up a Blue Devil 2nd down. 2nd and goal.
Notice their pace is slowed down here. They're in the red zone. They're going to try to milk as much as they can here and make sure they get the play call in. Crowell inside of the bunch set. Going to hand out, going to boot
Quarterback's
it.
kept. And, man, wide open, number 11, Jack Kleinard. That is a Blue Devil touchdown. And, Coach Height, if you're Lebanon, you couldn't have drawn it up any perfectly. What they did, took the ball, opened the kickoff, and drove it right down the field for the touchdown.
I would dare say Coach Gentry probably lost some hair on that one, just on the premise of it went 3rd down, 4th down, and so on. Simple boot play there, setting us up off the run, allowed for the tight end to break open into the end zone. Coach Gentry's first year as an OC was my senior year in high school. That is a play I am all too familiar with.
So the extra point is good by number 18, Cameron Nixon. And with 7:46 to go in the first quarter, the score, the Lebanon Blue Devils 7, your Mount Juliet Golden Bears 0. So, Coach Height, what do we do? Mount Juliet does now. They've kind of been knocked in the mouth a little bit, so they need to – what do you think they need to do to come out and kind of set the tone that they want to play after that first drive from Lebanon that took it down the field and put it in the end zone?
Still early. I mean, yes, I think first drive, obviously, if you could have got a 3 and out or a stop of some sort, got the punt back, that would have been ideal. But, however, it's still early, and this is kind of the wrinkle time, if you will. So Did Lebanon throw a set out there that they haven't put on film yet? Don't know. And I honestly won't know until Monday till I talk to the coaches. But the bottom line is you get in those 3rd and longs, you've got to get the ball back. You've got to get that 4th down. And so Lebanon having the 2 3rd down pass completions and then putting themselves in a position on that 4th.
Yep. And back to receive your Golden Bears is number 2, Harrison Edwards. Let's see if he can. If they're going to kick it to him, if they'll kick it in the end zone. Because I think if he gets his hands on the ball, if you blink, you're going to miss him because he is a quick one. He has got breakaway speed, and that
will be returnable.
Let's see who picks it up. Ball was picked up by number 4, John Michael Crudup. So that'll bring up a Golden Bears 1st down.
Ball took an absolute Lebanon hop. Landed and goes back towards them.
1st and 10, Golden Bears.
This is a Lebanon winning the last 2 years in a row after a streak of, I believe, 13.
Wow. So your Golden Bears will start out 1st and 10 on the 18-yard line.
Bunch set to the near side, single receiver to the far. John Michael coming out in motion, so now we've got a quads +1 look on this side.
Pass is intercepted by number 40, Weston Binkard, and he will return it for the Blue Devil touchdown. And just like that, Lebanon has gone up 2 scores. Ball was tipped, Coach Height, and it tipped right into number 40. And, boy, he just, took it right back to the house.
Tyler had a window on his throw. It just, as you said, guy got a hand up, got a tip on it, and made a play.
Nixon in for the extra point attempt.
So we're Cameron Nixon for the extra point. And the extra point is good. And at the 7:30-minute mark of the 1st quarter, your score, the Lebanon Blue Devils 14, the Mount Juliet Bears 0. And that's, if you're Mount Juliet, that's not what you wanted to start out tonight. I mean, you give Lebanon, you give them credit for their first, like you said, 3 plays, they bring it down the field, but then you make that critical mistake and give them a point off a mistake, and boy, the turnovers can hurt you. Now Mount Juliet's got to settle down on offense, and they've got to establish they've got to come out and establish the run and move and march the ball down the field and put it in the end zone.
Well, and coming in with the last 2 years worth of wins, they're going to bring in a certain amount of confidence that just like I said, they've won the last 2. Mount Juliet also coming in off 7-0 to this point. But as I said earlier, you throw all that out the window. Right now, we're playing a little on this, I don't want to say soft, but apprehensive side.
Kind of timid.
And they're being the aggressors.
Yeah, you can tell that we're kind of, like you said, we're not wanting to make mistakes, and we make them. And Lebanon is fully playing with confidence. I mean, you can tell on the sideline, their team is they got swagger, and they're playing with it. And so they're going to kick the ball off, and we have number 2, Harrison Edwards. And let's see, maybe he can get the ball in his hands.
Going to kick it to John Michael again.
John Michael Crudup is returning the kickoff. Runs it up to about
26.
About the 26-yard line. So that's where the Golden Bears will start. 1st and 10 on the 27-yard line. With 7:24 to go in the 1st quarter. Not the start that they wanted, but there's still plenty of time to come back and establish and take care of business. But they've got to do something, here on this drive, at least give the defense a chance to kind of catch their breath.
Defensively, you definitely want to pay attention to where Key Crowell is. He's locked up in one-on-one coverage on the far side. Slant, thrown, caught.
Pass is complete to number 7,
Willie
Hoyt. And so that'll be a 2nd down.
And we're going to go fast.
Yeah, we're going to have to. They're looking to the sideline. Tyler's looking over, getting to play. He's got to play, and we're going.
Twins into a stack. Ball given to John Michael.
Ball's handed off to John Michael Crudup. I don't know if he got anything, Coach Height.
Lost some on that, but I don't understand. We got a face mask called on us for something very similar, and they didn't on that one.
He was brought down by number 10, Jordan Jewell, so that brings up 3rd down. And I'd say probably about 3 yards to go, maybe 2 yards on the 33-yard line. So we need to convert this right here if all possible. We got Harrison Edwards in the backfield. I cannot see who the fullback is.
That's all right. That's enough. That moves the chains.
Ball was handed off to number 2, Harrison Edwards. And the result in the play, that will be a Chick-fil-A. Golden Bears, first down.
That was Carson Slocum that you can't see in the backfield.
So we're going to line up again with Harrison Edwards. Hand the ball off to Harrison, met by a host of Blue Devils.
He cut that one in. I thought he could have cut on back outside, but
he was met by number 10, Jordan Jewell. He got about 3 yards on that. So that'd be about second down. They're calling it 2nd and 8, right at the 40-yard line. So Coach Height, they're still going that fast offense, looking over, getting the play and going. Harrison is in motion, got the ball handed off.
Speed sweep.
Got cut down by number 9, Bryce Nizik. Took the legs out from underneath him. And Coach Height looks like he lost a yard on that one. So that brings up a Golden Bear third down.
Edwards is going to come off on this play. .525 to go still here in the first. A whole lot of ball game left.
Oh, yeah. They got John Michael Crudup alongside Tyler Travers.
Single receiver to the near side. That's something to keep an eye on. Going to throw out a little swing pass.
And to John Michael Crudup, and he was brought down by number 11, Jack Kleinard. That'll bring up a Golden Bear fourth down. So that'd be about 4th down and I would say 7, maybe. We'll check it here. And it looks like we're going to punt the ball, Coach Height. 4th down, 7 on the 41-yard line. You can't blame him, I guess, at this point. You got to at least punt it away, and hopefully you can pin him deep and get a turnover.
Entirely too much ball game to try to start gambling early.
Yes.
Main thing here is pick up your blocks. Don't allow for a block. Key crowd coming on the outside. Fair catch is called for and taken
by
at
number
the 19.
1, Damon Callaway.
He's going to put him at the 20, but he was on the 19.
Yep, so that's where the Lebanon Blue Devils will start on the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 at 4:21 to go in the first quarter. And your score still is Lebanon Blue Devils 14, your Mount Juliet Golden Bears 0. And so we're going to see here the defense can come out here and get a 3 and out and get our offense back on the field.
Again, very important to know where Crowell is.
Yep, Anthony Hodge in the backfield.
Crowell on the far side.
Yep.
There are twins over there. He is the far side receiver, though. Quick stop route to number 1.
Good pursuit of the tackle.
Kai Perry breaks down and makes the tackle.
Yep. Pass was complete to number 1, Damon Callaway. And he was met immediately by number 21, Kai Perry. And so it'll be 2nd down and about 6 for the Blue Devils. And so still Hodge in the backfield. And like you said, where is number 6? Where's Crowell?
Well, he influences you even when he doesn't have the ball.
Yeah,
because you have to just know where he is.
Yep.
So they've gone a wide twins out to his side. They're going to throw a bubble route.
Oh,
thrown
and he
behind.
dropped it. Yep. Wow. And the pass is incomplete to number 6, Key Crowell. So that'll bring up a huge 3rd down.
Dangerously close to being a fumble.
Yes, for the Blue Devils. So it's 3rd down and 5 on the 25-yard line.
Kason Kincaid throws him back. And just seeing how far back Crowell had to move, I would dare say that was a fumble that the line judge on the far side wasn't ready for.
Yeah, I don't think I think he missed that too, Coach Hyde. I think that was a fumble. I think he caught it and made enough move to where that could have been a fumble.
No, it was behind the line of scrimmage, like it was behind the quarterback, so it was a backwards pass.
Yep.
There goes the slant.
Pass is complete to number 2, Justin Dixon. And that will be enough to move the chains. That will be a Lebanon first down.
1st and 10 from the 32-yard line.
And so Crowell's on the far side, far into the field. He's spread out.
Like I said, you can't allow him to lull you to sleep by not being part of the offense. That's part of what they do, Just keeps you guessing.
20's in the backfield for the Blue Devils. Guyan Uzita is in the backfield. Along with number 21, Andrew Hodge. And it's going to be a passing play.
Going to Crowell over the top for the post.
Oh, no. Pass is incomplete. The intended target was number 6, Key Crowell, but the penalty marker is on the field.
Pass intended for Crowell.
Huh.
If that's interference, I'm not for sure on that call, Coach Height.
Well, they're going to call the interference, but I guess they didn't see the after talk and the clap and the taunt, but that's okay.
It's pass interference on the Golden Bears.
That's good coverage. Do it again.
And that will be a 15-yard penalty, and that will bring up a Blue Devil first down.
Pass interference gets the defense, 15-yard penalty.
Normally, I don't question referees, but I don't know about that call. I don't think that was pass interference. I think that was good defense.
Coach Perry's down here giving it to the line.
Yeah, and I don't blame him. I do not blame him on that call. Not one bit. So here we go. First and down for the Blue Devils. Guyan is in the backfield for the Blue Devils. Swing pass to number 1. He didn't get anything. Damon Calloway.
Loss of 3. Well, part of what Coach Perry is arguing on that previous play is it's not the back judge's call on that. He can't see that. That would have to come from the sides, and neither side reached for their flag.
Right. So on that play, Coach Height, the Blue Devils lost 3 yards, so it's second down and 13 to go on the 44-yard line.
No harm, no foul.
They're trying to draw Mount Juliet off with a pre-snap.
Crowell's in the backfield.
He is in the backfield. I'm wondering if they're going to hand the ball off to him. They're trying to draw him off sides. It is a pitch.
A little sweep to this side.
Yep.
He's got the edge. He's got to turn. There's the hold. Let him run. It's coming back. Let him run. It will be back shortly.
Ball was pitched to number 6, Key Crowell, but like Coach Height said, there's penalty markers on the field.
Well,
and we're going to wait and see what it is, but I believe it's holding.
Their tight end did he got a reach on our defensive end. However,
it is
second
holding.
Level, the linebacker got tackled.
Yes, and the indication it is holding against the Blue Devils, so that will back them up 10 yards. And so it was a good hole, but because of the holding, the hole was made wider.
Holding makes everything a little better.
Yes.
A little easier anyways.
So that'll be second down.
Replay, second down.
And for those of you at home, if you're wondering how quick I got that call, it's directly in front of me.
So that would be second down and 23 on the 44-yard line. So Hodge is back in the backfield. And Coach Height, I do not see Crowell on this one.
And that's part of why I was saying let him run. It's not going to count.
Yeah.
It's just going to help wear him out. So let him go to the sideline. Now you don't have that focal point of that Lebanon offense. Play them all straight. They're going to go in motion. Still going to pass to it. He's setting to the flats. He wants to go over the top. He's got one. Good catch.
Pass is complete to number 2, Chaston Dixon. And
it's going to bring up a 3rd and short.
That's going to bring up, like he said, 3rd and about 2 yards to go.
He sits down in a little hole between 3 of our guys. And you have to give credit to Kason Kincaid for being able to get it over.
Yep. Still don't see Crowell out there. So, but this is a huge stop right here that Mount Juliet needs to get. We still have a lot of ball game, but right here they need to stand up and stop this 3rd down. Do not let them convert this. Just for a confidence standpoint, they need to stop this right here.
Bunch set with single receiver to the far side. Empty backfield. Kincaid drops back.
And is broke up by number 9.
So to this point in the game, this is going to bring up the biggest 4th down, the biggest down that we've seen to this point.
So the intended target was number 11, Jack Kleinard. And that'll bring up a Blue Devil 4th down. We'll wait and see what they're going to do. And looks like the offense, Coach Hyde, is staying on the field for this 4th and 3 on the 45-yard line. So this right here would be a huge, huge confidence boost if Mount Juliet can stop this. They're trying to draw him off sides is what they're trying to do. That's exactly what they're trying to do.
It was an incomplete pass. The Lebanon quarterback is confused as to why the clock is not running. The clock was not running because it was an incomplete pass.
Yes.
I thought he was looking at the play clock, but then he turned around. There's a play clock directly in front of him. So he clearly wasn't looking at that. He was looking at the seconds on the scoreboard.
Our timeout is sponsored by TDS. Slow internet can make you feel like the clock has stopped. Get fast, high-speed internet with TDS. So on this huge fourth down, Coach Height, the defense really, I would say from a confidence standpoint, needs to just bow up and not let them convert this. Well, for again, huge confidence, I would think.
Interior runs, they're averaging about they've got about 4 yards on 4 carries. So
yes.
The key here is going to be lock up any of the swings to the flats to the deep. Know where Crowell is. Again, for those of you at home, you're going to get real sick of hearing me say know where Crowell is. Yeah, you got
to know where Crowell is. It's my first year here in this rivalry, and I've already noticed that you've got to keep an eye on number 6 because just like our Harrison Edwards, number 6 is quick as grease lightning, and if you blink and he's got the ball and you don't tackle him, he's gone.
The punt team is out.
So I would still watch for the fake.
But it means nothing.
No.
You're in plus territory, so.
Back to receive for the Golden Bears is number 5, Isaiah Roseberry. So let's see if they kick it off. If they punt this ball away. And they are punting it away. So it should be on the 15?
Yeah, the back judge was going to give it where he caught it, though.
He was, but I noticed that too, and I thought, no. It's where it hit the player right about the 15, 16-yard line. So a long field for Mount Juliet, not impossible, but they need to come out and they need to establish the run, I think, right off the bat and give our defense a chance to breathe and just get some positive plays going for some confidence here. They've been kind of shell-shocked in this first quarter, and so we'll see what happens here with our Golden Bears. John Michael Crudup's in the backfield.
The truth of this is they've just got to be Bears. They've got to settle down, and they've got to play.
Ball was handed off to John Michael Crudup.
He's gained, but I don't know what he's gained.
Coach Height, there's a penalty mark on the field, and I want to say it's holding on the offense, but we'll wait and see.
Flag on the play.
Boy, they sure let a lot of taunting go.
Yeah, I don't understand why they're allowing this. It's a false start on the Mount Juliet Bears, and that'll back them up 5 yards. Yeah, I'm noticing up here from when that flag was thrown, Lebanon is doing a lot of taunting, and I thought that was something that they were supposed to crack down on this year, but they're letting them get away with a lot of it right now in this first quarter.
Depends on the crew, but in a game that has this much hostility, I 100% would be trying to lock down and control the attitude before it gets out of control.
Pass is complete to number 19, Easton Spurlock. So that'll bring up a second down and 10 yards. Second down and 10 because of the 5-yard penalty.
Basically just canceled out the penalty.
Yep. On the 15-yard line.
Give to Crudup. He's heading up the middle. He's got a pile. He was driving. Now he's being pushed back. It'll bring up about a 3rd and 8.
Lebanon's trying to get a flag. They're flopping. They're trying to get in there, and a lot of Johns going on in between the two teams. Refs come in there, finally break it up, but that'll be a 3rd down for the Golden Bears. And that'll end our first quarter of play. So at the end of the first quarter play here at Roger Perry Field, it's the Lebanon Blue Devils 14, your Golden Bears 0.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you drive a silver Chevy Malibu, plate number BPV 6130, Rutherford County plates, you're blocking the door to the band room. we would like you to move your car, please. Once again, that's a silver Chevy Malibu. Plate number BPV 6130, Rutherford County. Would you please move your car?
So we were a little rushed getting on the air tonight. Wanted to point out here that it is 100 years of Mount Juliet football tonight. There are alumni here from as far back as I know we've got some from teams in the 60s that are here.
Wow.
We'll be seeing them at halftime. Big celebration tonight here at Mount Juliet. Like I said earlier, a lot of ball game left.
Yes.
Main thing is settle down and be Bears. That's the key to what's going to take transpire. We get the ball back after the half, so just settle down and play.
Ball was
be a little
kept.
boot. Throw to John Michael. He's got it. That's going to be a first down and a little more.
Pass is complete to number 4, John Michael Crudup. And the result in the play, that will be a Chick-fil-A first down.
Good
Beautiful play, Coach Hyde, on that to John Michael Crudup. That's what you said what we need to do. We need to play Bear football. We need to come out, run it just like we normally do, and play Bear football.
John Michael Crudup is more than just a power back.
Ball's hand off to Harrison Edwards.
He's got a hole.
And he's to the 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ball was handed off to number 2, Harrison Edwards. The result in the play, it would be Wilson Bacon Trust Golden Bears touchdown. Coach Hyde, just what the Bears needed. Handed off to Harrison Edwards, and he exploded and took it to the end zone.
Well, on that particular play, you see Harrison Edwards get north and south. He quit trying to go east and west. He got the ball and saw a hole, took it straight down. That's just a zone read. Great individual effort on him. However, you have to credit the line. There was a hole you could have drove a truck through.
So that was an impressive run by Harrison Edwards. So we're waiting here for the extra point.
And that's using your two-headed monster appropriately. You've got John Michael Crudup lining up outside in the slot. That's going to loosen your box a little bit because why? He's the one that just caught the first down play on the out.
And the extra point was good by number 98, Daniel Echeverry. And your new score is the Lebanon Blue Devils 14, your Mount Juliet Golden Bears 7. And just like Coach Hyde said, in that offensive play that we had, Mount Juliet Bears played like Mount Juliet Bears.
Well, I mean, ultimately you want to get them out of their comfort level. Sean Fry at Lebanon has done a great job as defensive coordinator, very highly respected amongst his peers, not just here, not just in our district. But one of the things that I think benefited was Crudup comes out, he catches the out route, gets the first down, we go quick, he goes back to the slot on the far side, and because he does that, he's still got the defense adjusting and, again, not taking away from Edwards' run or the line's blocking. The line is what set that up. That doesn't happen without the line. But it does make your linebackers have to slide out of that box. And so if you're running against a 6-man box or a 7-man box, that's a lot easier than running against an 8-man box.
So
Just going to pooch it.
yes, they are. To number 30,
Don't know why he slid, but
Jackson Campbell.
guess he didn't want to run. And for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, the box is considered the tackle box. So in between the offensive tackles on the right and left side, it's how many defenders do they stack in on the opposite side. Ideally, as an offensive team, you want a lighter box that allows you to run. A heavier box stops you from running.
So, Coach Hyde, I'm kind of going to pick your brain here. And from what I can see from our defense, I think that touchdown may have ignited our defense a little bit. They came out running, looked like they had a little more pep in their step, and maybe that's what they needed to finally get on the board and wake up.
Well, I mean, ultimately the defense has only give up one touchdown. So
yes.
To point that out, the defense has only surrendered 7. It's a delay of game, though, folks, unless he got the timeout in.
Yep, so they got the timeout in. Wow.
But defensive, yes, the first drive, like I said, nerves, excitement of the rivalry game, but that's the only touchdown they surrendered. The other touchdown was off of a pick 6, unfortunately. But like I said, now you've made them punt. They got to plus territory,
yes,
but they still punted.
Right.
You can play this bend, don't break. Again, 11:42 to go here in the second. Whole lot of football game left.
Yeah, yes.
And we get the ball after the half. So in a perfect world, let's go 3 and out, get the ball back, drive it down, score it, 14-14, and now you're to zeros.
Yep.
I was always taught when playing it's 0-0 at halftime anyways. It's irrelevant. So,
Yep.
but not the ideal start.
No, but like you said, we've got plenty of game left for Mount Juliet to get settled in, and it kind of looks like they are settled in. But number 6, Coach Height, is back as a running back.
Crowell into the backfield.
Crowell's back. Yep.
And like I said, he draws so much attention. He draws so much attention because he has elite speed,
Yes,
just
he
like his
does.
brother Anthony did last year.
Oh, ball was
Really
snapped
bad
high.
snap.
Had it to Crowell, and he is broke loose again. And he's brought down, I believe, by number 40.
He celebrated a first down, but he's short.
And that's Brooklyn Wynn brought him down. And that's second down, and I'd say about a long 2. And so, just like you said, Crowell handed the ball off, and what did he do? Used his speed
Well,
and picked up 9 yards.
Busted play at that. Horrible snap. It was a good job for Case and Kincaid to even be able to pull that snap down because it was so high. But that's what speed will do.
Yep.
Speed.
Second down and 2 on the 44.
Crowd down to the near side
Another
there
bad
to give the
snap.
slice. Going back the far side.
Ball was handed off to number 13, John Bennon, and I believe he got enough for the Blue Devil first down. And so that'll move the chains for Lebanon. With 10:53 to go here in the second quarter.
Good to see Baylor Osborne back tonight. He's got that cast on his hand, but, man, it's good to see him back on the field.
First and 10, Blue Devils from the 49-yard line.
And so they're looks like they're spreading out Crowell again, Coach Height. They're moving him out.
Twins to the near side, Crowell's on the inside.
Yep.
Pistol look in the backfield.
Our defense is pointing like Lebanon has false started, but their refs are not calling, did not throw the flag. But they're seeing a lot of movement up here on that line. He's
Ball's
back to
fake.
pass.
Going over the top. He's got a man, but he's not going in.
Pass is complete to number 2, Chaston Dixon. And, boy, that was a huge play.
And, again, you got Crowell being the decoy underneath, drawing the safety's eyes.
And that will be a Lebanon first and goal.
Schematically a good play. When you line up Crowell on the inside and keep him tight.
Yeah.
Like I said, the safety's watching him, so that puts the corner one-on-one to the outside.
Puts him on an island, and, boy, they exploited him on that. Ball was headed off to number 20, Gian Uzita, and he ran the ball in for a Lebanon touchdown. And so just like that, Mount Juliet picked up a little momentum, but Lebanon Blue Devils had put a stop to that with their own drive into the end zone. And that puts them up 20-7. We're just waiting for the extra point. And so just like that, Lebanon goes back up 2 scores. With still plenty of time in the second quarter, only 10 minutes and 9 seconds to go. The extra point is good. So the new score is Lebanon Blue Devils 21, your Mount Juliet Bears 7 with 10:09 to go in the second quarter. And so there we go. Mount Juliet, we find ourselves down 2 scores again, but still no reason to panic. Mount Juliet has shown they can come out and score, and that's just what they need to do. Just keep pounding and just keep matching point for point and see where it leads us.
Well, like I said, ideally, how many times have they drove the field? They haven't.
They've all been
big plays.
Big plays, yeah, big explosive plays.
So you've got to make a stop on one of these big plays here. And I say that as a point to defensively, they're not driving. They're hitting this long.
Just like you said, they're leaving Crowell. They're using him. And then when we defend him, our corners are usually left on an island, and that's where the big play happens. We get exploited, and Lebanon makes us pay. So we'll have to see if we make any kind of defensive adjustments.
Well, and there was a question. On that first drive, there's a questionable pass interference.
Yes.
So,
yes.
We've got to expect that they're going to start going over the top. Yep. I don't see any way in the world this guy kicks it to Harrison Edwards, but we'll see.
But he might. And
it's going into the end zone.
Nope, that will be a touchback. So that should be first and 10 on the 20-yard line for the Golden Bears.
That might be the first time I've ever seen a kicker taunt.
Yeah, Coach Hyde, I don't understand. I know that's what an emphasis this year was cracking down on unsportsmanlike and taunting. And, boy, we've seen a bunch of that tonight in these first 2 quarters.
Like I said, it all depends on what the crew is and what they want to allow.
And I'm wondering if Coach Perry if he has spotted that or if he's going to say anything at halftime.
If he hasn't yet, he will.
Yeah. So ball was handed off to John Michael Crudup. And looks like he lost about 2 yards on that. So it'll be 2nd down and 12 on looks like about the 18-yard line.
Single receiver to the far side is Spurlock. Twins to the near, 2 in the backfield, Crudup being the running back.
Don't change anything offensively. Stick with your game plan. There's penalty markers on the field. That's got to be, I would think, encroachment, and it may be. It is encroachment on the defense, so that will be a 5-yard penalty. So that'll move us up 5 yards and make it about 2nd down and 6. And so that's more manageable for the Golden Bears on the 24-yard line with 9:39 to go.
Twins to the near side, single receiver still high. Edwards in motion. Going to fake it to Edwards, then throw it out to Edwards. He's got a little space, made one-man miss. Going to get close to, I think he's got the first down by the far sideline, Judge.
We're going to wait and see. But, yes, pass is complete to number 2, Harrison Edwards. The result in the play, that would be a Chick-fil-A first down for the Golden Bears.
Near sideline, Judge didn't have the mark. Far side did.
Yes. So.
Going to come out to trips to this side. Single receiver high. I think it's important to see that. That's Crowell's side on the high side.
John Michael Crudup's in the backfield. Hand the ball off to John Michael Crudup. He got maybe.
Back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, right to the yards line of scrimmage. So they're giving him 1, so he got a credit of 1. So it's going to be 2nd down and about 9 on the 32 maybe. Yep, 32-yard line. 2nd down, 9 on 32-yard line. So Harrison Edwards is now in the backfield. They've shifted John Michael Crudup out wide.
8:45 still to go here in the second.
Tyler's looking to the sideline to get the play, lining everybody up.
Still plenty of time in the play clock.
Oh, yes.
Just now reaching to 10. Fake to Edwards. Tyler's going to uncork one. He's got John Michael.
Oh, pass was incomplete. Just out of the reach of John Michael Crudup. I mean, just out of his reach. Because if he'd have caught that, Coach Hyde, he would have been to the house.
John Michael curled just a little bit coming to the inside. Tyler threw it to the outside.
Just a bit. Oh. And we could hear the crowd up here just gasp when it went just right past his fingers. So that brings up a 3rd down for the Golden Bears. 3rd and 9 on the 32-yard line.
Twins to the near side, single receiver to the far.
Tyler Travers looks over to the sideline, get the play. Walks back. Get ready to snap it here.
Again, faking it to Edwards. Travers in some trouble.
He's got to get rid of it. Oh, my goodness. He was brought down by number 28, Jawan Stafford. So that's going to be a huge, huge loss for the Golden Bears. That's going to bring 4th down and forever. And that's something that Mount Juliet really didn't need, but so now we're going to punt the ball away.
They are coming.
Yes, they are. They may come after this punt here.
Punt block is on.
Yep. So we have to make sure that we don't get it blocked, but they are coming. Damian Callaway is back to receive for the Blue Devils. Now we got a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what this is.
2 penalty markers on the field.
2 of them. So let's see what these are.
And they're both thrown from the back judges.
Yeah, they are.
Trey seemed happy about one of them. Excuse me, Coach Perry.
Looks like one of them's on. Looks like they were on Lebanon. Maybe offsides. Encroachment. It's got to be encroachment because that's 5-yard penalty. So they moved up 5. So it's 4th down and 25 yards to go.
Still coming.
Yep. And the punt was blocked, just like Coach Hyde said.
Recovered for a touchdown.
And it was recovered by number 3, Isaiah Murray, for the Lebanon touchdown. And so now, with 7:47 to go, Mount Juliet kind of finds themselves in a hole right here.
Ultimately, it's still one of those. You've got to just settle down and play.
Yeah. So
there's no doubt Lebanon has come out the aggressor in
yes, Lebanon has come tonight to win this ball game, and they're right now, like Coach Hyde said, penalty markers on the field, so we'll wait and see. I believe that might be offsides on Mount Juliet, but we'll wait and see. But Lebanon for sure tonight has come out to win this ball game, and they're playing like they want it. It's false start on the offense, so that'll back them up for the extra point.
Back about 5 yards.
So
Repeat the extra point.
they're going to repeat the extra point. Cameron Nixon. And the extra point is good. And with that, our new score is the Lebanon Blue Devils 28 and your Mount Juliet Golden Bears 7. And like Coach Height said, you can throw away the records because right now Mount Juliet has just been kind of shell-shocked. It's the only thing I can say because they're down 21 with 7:47 to go. And like you said, not time to panic, but you can kind of feel a hush has kind of fallen over this Mount Juliet crowd. And it's kind of getting a little nervous time around here. And so Mount Juliet needs to kind of come out, settle down, and just play their ball, their offense, Coach Height, and see if they can get something positive going before halftime.
No, there's no nervousness. Not yet. I mean, here's the thing. You have to win all three phases of the game. You have to win offensive, defensive, and special teams. And right now we're losing the offensive game. We're losing the special teams game, but the defensive game's about even. 2 non-offensive touchdowns. So, I mean, I think that's important to remember here. That's not me throwing blame on any of the teams or any of that. But we've come out and opened about as badly as we possibly could.
Yeah.
But yet we've got a chance right here to make it a 14-point game.
Yes.
So, ultimately, I guess the thing about scoreboard watching, you don't really start scoreboard watching until third quarter or whatever.
Right.
The main thing is settle down, execute, and go after them. I see the players down here on the sideline. We've got several with their helmets off getting after their teammates.
They are. They're getting them out because it kind of looks kind of lethargic on the sideline, and that's what you don't want to happen. You don't want that to start setting in because if that sets in, man, that can spread quick, and then, the floodgates can open up, and so we don't need that. So Mount Juliet will get the ball on the 20-yard line, 1st and 10, with 7:47 to go. And so, and I can imagine Coach Perry, and you know him better than I do, he's probably – he's not watching he's not looking at the scoreboard. He's trying to tell his team to come on, let's go. We're going to run our offense. We're going to play our style, and things will work out. And so that's what they need to do right here. They need to come out and establish themselves offensively and get some positive drives going. Pass is intercepted. It was deflected.
Flag on the play.
There's a penalty marker, and boy,
let's see if it stays.
They're doing a lot of taunting, so we're going to wait and see. There is a penalty marker, but
it's in the area of either holding or roughing the passer.
It was intercepted by number 9, Bryce Nizik. So we'll wait and see what happens. But you have a lot of Lebanon players taunting towards Mount Juliet, which I don't understand how they can.
Holding.
It's holding on Mount Juliet, so that will be a turnover. And they're doing it, and I'm not, and I know these are high school kids, and I know they're having fun, but man, how they're doing this in front of the officials and flags not being thrown is just beyond me.
Again, I'm sure they wanted to come out tonight with the intention on watching the holding because that seems to be what they can call.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I'm not going to question the officials. But man, this is.
Oh, I'll question them. I do it all the time in about 3 weeks anyway. So.
Yeah, but this is not what we need. So right now, Mount Juliet defense really needs, and they have been playing really, really well. So they need to really right here pin their ears back and
just in the backfield.
Yep.
Triple stack to this side. Going to be swung out. They were going for the hook and ladder is what they were going for.
Pass is incomplete. The target was number 9, Bryce Nizik.
The Nizik was just a catcher to pitch it.
Yes, he
was. That was a
was
hook and ladder.
Yep. So that'll bring up second down for the Blue Devils, 2nd and 10 on the 32. And Coach Height, you've been here around this rivalry longer than I have. What Mount Juliet needs to do right here is to keep Lebanon out of the end zone altogether.
Really and truthfully, they've just got to settle down. It's still entirely too early to worry about the stops, this and that. You've got to settle down.
Yep.
Trips to this near side here, running a little bunch package, but they're going to Crowell had a lot of room.
Yes, he did. He was left alone, which that's
garners the respect.
Yep. So that's first and down for the Blue Devils.
That's what gives – ultimately, that's what next level speed looks like.
Yeah.
It makes you give that kind of a cushion.
Yep.
Waller sat back off of him and made for an easy pitch and catch.
Yep. So it's first down and 10 on the 21-yard line.
Crowd to the inside.
And Kincaid's looking for
Crowd to the backfield now.
signs over there. Get the play in. Ball snapped. Head up to Crowell. We got to stop
Crowell's
him in
going
the
backwards.
backfield. We got him in the backfield.
Ultimately,
Number 14.
bad decision
Mason
by
Walls.
ultimately bad decision by Key Crowell there to run backwards, but we'll take it.
We will definitely take it. That's a huge loss for Lebanon. That's second down, and I believe about 5 he lost, so that should be about second down and 15 to go. Well, actually, second down and 18, excuse me. So,
Yeah, 5 is when he planted his foot and cut back
Yep.
even more.
yep. So that's kind of what we needed right there.
You've got to turn their weapon against them.
Yep, second down and 18 on the 28, 6:22 to go before halftime. And so
Trips to the far side. Crowell is the inside receiver.
Andrew Hodge is the running back.
Looking to throw the bubble route. Nope, he's going to pump. He's going long over the top. He's got a man, overthrows him.
Pass was incomplete. Chasten Dixon.
Overthrows him. That brings up 3rd and 18.
So that's 3rd and long for the Blue Devils. And boy, he did. He had him, Coach. I mean, Dixon was wide open, and like you said, just overthrew him.
Little pump and go there.
Yep. So let's see if the crowd can get the defense fired up here for this 3rd down stop. 3rd and about 17 on the 28-yard line. And so Hodge is in the backfield for the Blue Devils.
Stack to the far side. Crowell is the back of that stack. He's planning. They're going to make a pump. They're looking to go. We got
Gotta
a big
get it.
hold right here that's not called.
Is that pass complete?
That is a ginormous hold right here in front of the white hat.
That pass is complete to number 2.
Atticus
Jason
Fioretta
Dixon.
is held, turned sideways, and pulled for no call.
No, and I don't see how that they missed that.
I mean, they completed the pass. I'll give them the
Wow.
props for that because half the line was held, turned sideways. Golly, guys.
But that's 1st and goal now for the Blue Devils, and I don't know how the ref missed that, but he surely missed it. So, 1st and goal for the Blue Devils. Ball was handed off to number 20, Dion Uztia, and he was met by a host of Golden Bears. So 2nd down and 2 on the 2-yard line.
Stop made by O'Dapper and Zerniak.
Yeah, I don't know why the board is showing on the 2-yard line. That's on the 5.
Yeah.
Let's make some noise, Golden Bear fans.
Yeah, it should be 2nd down on the 5. But they got Crowell again. And they may throw
Crowell's
it to him.
coming underneath. They're going to look over the top.
He dropped it. Yep. And there's another penalty flag.
What did we do this time?
So we'll wait and see what this flag is. But Key Crowell dropped it. So we'll wait and see what this penalty flag is. If it ineligible man for the Blue Devils. So that'll back them up even more. Should back them up if Coach Perry decides to back them up.
I hate to give a argument for the Blue Devils, but there's no way they could have had an illegal man downfield on the 5-yard line going in.
No, but that's what they called. So so that should be a 3rd down, unless they it may be 2nd down. Correction. It'll be 2nd down, and they're on the 10-yard line. So
They don't have to be in any hurry here.
no, 4:48 to go. 2nd down on the 10-yard line. So basically 10 yards to go to get in. And it looks like it's going to be timeout, the Blue Devils. So we're going to take a timeout with 4:48 to go with the score. The Lebanon Blue Devils 28, your Mount Juliet Golden Bears 7. This timeout is sponsored by TDS. Slow internet can make you feel like the clock has stopped. Get fast-speed internet with TDS.
We want to thank Jersey Mike's tonight for sponsoring the meal for the B&N crew. We really appreciate your support. If you get an opportunity to go see Jersey Mike's, we encourage you to do so. While we're on a little bit of a timeout, I want to take a moment and give a shout out to Denver, who filled in for us a couple of weeks ago while both of us were out.
Yes.
Just wanted to tell Denver, if he's watching at home or if he's here and he goes back and watches it in class here in a few weeks for in a few days for breakdown. Denver, you did a heck of a job, man. I just wanted to let you know that.
Yes, he did. I watched it going to Illinois, and I appreciate him filling in for both of us. And Mr. Denver, I haven't met you, but thank you very much. I appreciate you stepping in. You did an awesome job. I watched the broadcast going, and you kept me intrigued. You did a phenomenal job on the broadcast.
Back to this game. We're coming back. Still got the pistol arrow set. Lebanon typically employs 2 different quarterbacks, but at the moment they're going to ride with number 7. He's got the hot hand, Kason Kincaid. Back to pass. He throws underneath. Ball's tipped and broken up.
Yep. Pass is incomplete. The intended target was number 1, Damon Callaway.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 10. There cannot be a first down. It has to be a touchdown.
William Zerniak is the one who broke up the pass. So that brings up 3rd down and 10 on the 10-yard line. And so,
as I said, Lebanon receivers are tall. They have us on size versus receiver versus DB. So,
like Coach Height said, we got to watch where Crowell's going to be because he's in the backfield.
Tight twin set, fake pitch out.
Got him! They sacked him. Number 9.
You're not holding him that time.
Atticus Fiorda sacked him. Brought down Kason
So 4th.
Kincaid. So that'll be 4th down for the Blue Devils.
4th and 8:40.
And they may go for the field goal here. So that brings out Cameron Nixon for the field goal.
They don't have enough.
No, they don't. They're running players on the field.
Let's hear it, Golden Bear fans. Don't let out now. Raise the roof.
Kick is up. Kick
It's
is
no good.
No good.
Cameron Nixon
Nixon, field goal attempt.
pushed it.
No good.
So
So a first.
now they just threw a penalty flag. Let's see what this is about. They cannot be telling me they're going to get Mount Juliet for unsportsmanlike.
It'd be after the play, though. Has to be after the play. They've already declined that he missed the kick.
So they can't be a first down for Lebanon. That's what Lebanon's pointing at, but that cannot be a first down because they've already kicked the ball. And this is way after the kick.
Dead ball.
Unsportsmanlike. On Mount Juliet.
15-yard penalty. First down. Our ball, not theirs.
So it will be first down for the Golden Bears on the 10-yard line.
Yeah,
I mean, that's there again. I'm not going to say anything bad about the officials, but Coach Height, how can you get us for unsportsmanlike for missing a field goal with what we've seen in the first 2 quarters?
Like I said, that's the problem I have with it.
That's phenomenal.
If you will start out tight from the get-go, you stop both sides. You don't have to, at that point, try to calm one side down or the other.
Yeah.
But when
I don't understand that.
But when you let it go, you're fixing to create a fire that you can't control. So it'll be twins to the near side with the tight end in at the Z back.
Harrison Edwards, the running back.
He's coming. He's got a little lane, cuts it up inside.
Ball's hand off to Harrison Edwards. He's brought down by number 10, Jordan Jewell. Looks like his helmet come off, so Harrison will have to come out for at least one play. So that's second down and about 5. He got about 5 yards, so that was a good run by Harrison. And so John Michael Crudup will come in as running back. So second down and 5 on the 15 with 3:21 to go. Lebanon's looks like they hand the ball off to John Michael Crudup.
He pounds ahead. He's going to get about 3 yards on it. Lebanon was really discombobulated.
Yes, they were.
Key Crowell was in on the inside receiver. Nobody was covering Easton Spurlock on the outside.
So it looks like it's about 3rd and long 2 for the Golden Bears. And so
all 3 timeouts, just under 3 minutes.
On the 18-yard line. Tyler looks over to the sideline to get the play.
On 3rd and short, you want to make sure that you get the right play, get everybody lined up. You've got plenty of time.
Shifts the running back over. Ball snap. Tyler kept it. And I don't know if he even got anything, Coach Height, but he was brought down by number 11.
He's going to be within
Kleiner.
a foot.
So it looks like 4th down and maybe whether or not moving the chains. Any. Don't look like.
Yeah, it's moving.
Yep. So it's 4th and 1 maybe.
It's 4th and a foot.
Well, no, see, they moved it back.
Yeah, but look where the line judge is.
Okay, I see the line judge. Okay, yep. They just ain't moved it.
I don't know.
Actually, no. Correction. They gave him the 1st down. So they gave.
Tyler Travers there.
That will be a Chick-fil-A. 1st down for the Golden Bears.
Now 5 wide, and we can go fast.
Yep.
2 minutes to go.
Yep.
Good pass protection. Good ball.
Oh, pass is incomplete. The intent target was number 4, John Michael Crudup.
Just a little underneath.
Some of the Mount Juliet fans are running a flag. They could have thrown the flag, but they didn't. And so now 2nd down and 10 on the 20-yard line with 1:57 to go. Still got plenty of time before halftime. Still can get good field position. Still can get a touchdown.
Trips bunch set to that far side, given to Edwards. He's looking to go. He's trying to turn. He's got a little bit. That is.
Ball's hand off number 2, Harrison Edwards. Brought down by number 69, Aaron Mills. So that'll bring up a Golden Bears 3rd down, 3rd and 7.
They're going to quickly sub and try to get their DB package here in.
Yep, on the 23-yard line. Harrison Edwards in the backfield, Coach Height.
They run a 3-2 set here on this, so that's more of it's a broken dime set. Passes up and over the top. Too far.
Yep, threw it out of bounds. Looks like the intended target was number 23, Brady Jones for the Golden Bears. So that'll bring up a Golden Bears 4th down. So 4th and 7. Now there's a penalty marker on the field. I don't know what this is. That come really, really late. That come from the Lebanon sideline. So I will see what this is.
Could it be? It's on them.
It's on Lebanon. So we'll find out what this is.
Let's see what we got here.
Sideline warning. So that's their 2nd. So that's a 5-yard penalty. So that'll bring up 4th down and about 2, Coach Height. So that really changes kind of your offensive play calling because now you're from 4th and 7 to 4th and 2. So Tyler's looking over to the sideline. Him and Harrison Edwards is in the backfield. They're looking at the sideline to get the play, to make sure they get the play correct on this crucial 4th down and 2 on the 28-yard line.
4th and 2. If you actually run the play, we got to go for it.
Are they going to try to draw them off sides, Coach Height?
Well, you've got them discombobulated. If you were going to do it right here on this side coming with Edwards and his speed, he'd be gone.
Yeah, because they're Lebanon's bouncing around. It's kind of like they don't know what to do. And so let's see what they're going to do.
Ball's live. First down.
Pass is complete.
Catch to Willie Hoyt.
To Willie Hoyt. And that will be a Golden Bear Chick-fil-A 1st down.
Twins to the near side, single receiver to the top.
Beautiful pass.
Got Lebanon scrambling right here, trying to get their correct personnel in.
Tyler got the snap off.
Edwards down the middle, streaking.
16. Pass is complete to number 16.
That's Braxton Corey.
Braxton Corey. That is another Golden Bear Chick-fil-A 1st down.
Braxton Corey showing a little bit of his basketball skills there, turning and boxing out, putting the ball on the front side. Great catch. Good read, Tyler Travers, but you had Harrison Edwards streaking down the middle. They had already taken their eyes off of him.
Tyler's getting to play, and Lebanon's trying to run players in and off the field. So Harrison Edwards is in the backfield along with Tyler Travers. Ball is snapped.
Going to go again.
Pass is complete again.
Braxton
to number
Corey.
16. To Braxton Corey again.
Here's the thing. Lebanon wants to sub in and out. There's not, if as long as Mount Juliet is not subbing, they do not have to allow time for that. They can catch them with 12 on the field.
2nd down and 2, Coach Height. And so, with 1:06 to go.
Screen pass out to John Michael.
To John Michael Crudup.
He's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Still 3 timeouts. All 3 timeouts.
So that'll be 3rd down and about 3.
Third down, Golden Bears.
With 50 seconds to go. 57 seconds ago, excuse me. 47 now. Tyler's waving on, wants to get the play in. He knows that the clock is going. We still have all 3 of our timeouts left. Ball's handed up to John Michael Crudup.
First down.
And he got a Golden Bear Chick-fil-A. First down, John Michael Crudup. He comes up, Coach Height, a little hobbling. You can see now they stopped the clock.
Timeout taken.
Timeout, yeah, because look, they're having to help him off the field. We'll have to check that. Keep an eye on that.
Just like Key Crowell has been our focal point on their offensive side, John Michael Crudup has been their focal point on our offensive place. Every time he has touched the ball, there has been swarms of Devils heading towards him. So
let's hope that's just a stinger for John Michael. Nothing serious.
It got him on top of the kneecap. They got him low. Nothing dirty, just got him low.
Looks like he's going under the tent there. They'll evaluate him. We have an outstanding training staff here at Mount Juliet, so they'll take a look at John Michael. And like I said, hopefully that nothing serious, and he'll be able to come back in because, like Coach Height said, he has been our focal point and been a huge part of this drive that we're taking the ball down the field. We got 31 seconds, 28-7. Lebanon's up, but Mount Juliet is on the move.
James is checking him on the sideline. So, again, you got 30 seconds here to go in the half, not necessarily in a ginormous rush to get him in.
No.
Don't have to be in a hurry offensively, still have 2 timeouts. Main thing here is points before the half. Coming off the edge, Tyler with the throw.
Oh, hit him right in the chest, number 13, Baylor Osborne. He had it and bounced right off his chest. And so that'll bring up a Golden Bear second down. And
heck of an effort there by Osborne to try to catch that with one hand.
And he's the player you said has the cast on,
He's got
correct?
a cast on. Tonight is game number 1 back. He is a Western Kentucky baseball commit.
Oh, there you go. And
catcher, outstanding.
He had it, just bounced off his chest. That happens. And so that brings second down and 10 on the 28. And so that stopped the clock momentarily. Ball was snapped. Tyler's back to pass. Pass is complete.
Short.
To number 7.
Going to need to burn
Willie
one.
Hoyt. And so it looks like Mount Juliet's going to take another timeout. So that'll be third down and about 2. And so that'll take us down to another timeout, Coach Height, with 17 seconds to go. So it'll be third down and about 2. What is that from? About the 20? Is that what that's sitting on? 18. 18. So still, like you said, plenty of time. Have 1 timeout left, 17 seconds. So,
yeah, 18 is the first down.
Yeah.
19 is where it's sitting board.
Okay, so be 19-yard line. So
plenty of time. It's 2 down territory. You still have 1 timeout. Ideally, you want to pick the first down up, probably jump to the line and spike it to preserve that last timeout.
Main thing is here, you got to get, I would think from a coaching standpoint, you need to get some kind of points going into the halftime because we get the ball to start the second half. So if we don't convert this, if we for some reason can't get this first down, we have an outstanding kicker that can put that ball in the uprights.
17 seconds here. You've got at least 2 pass plays.
At least 2, yep.
And potentially 2 running plays with the timeout still in your pocket. So trips to this near side, single receiver to the top. That is where Crowell is located. The ball is going to be pulled. Tyler Travers goes up and over.
Did he get it? Oh, he was down.
He was down.
Lebanon said the ball come out, but Tyler was down.
But the clock is running, and I don't know why the clock is running on the whistle. They have not marked.
That clock should be probably about 7 seconds, maybe.
They didn't have the spot.
Lebanon saying the ball came out.
Well, there's no review, no red flag. The line judge was pointing down. That is the end of that one.
So that would be 4th down. And it looks like Mount Juliet took their 3rd and final timeout. So they're going to be adding some time back on the clock, I would assume, about maybe 7 seconds.
Well, Coach Perry got the call in with 1 second on, so they've at least got to put 1. I'm sure he's fine as long as they add. They're going to put 3 back on it, but.
And this timeout is sponsored by TDS. Slow internet can make you feel like the clock has stopped. Get fast, high-speed internet with TDS. So they put 3 seconds back on the clock, Coach Height, 3 seconds. And so we are bringing out our field goal kicker.
28-10 is much better than 28-7.
Yes.
So
So looks like this is going to be pretty good distance.
Good drive here by the Golden Bear offense.
Let's see if Echeverry can put this through. That kid has got an outstanding leg.
Head down Echeverria and see.
Yep.
Lebanon will not attack at this one.
Well, they did.
They did.
And they blocked it.
You know who that was? Key Crowell.
Key Crowell blocked it, and there are penalty markers on the field.
Key Crowell.
So
everybody lines up in a standing position except for Key Crowell. And what does he do? Busts through the line and blocks the extra or the field goal.
We have to see what the flag's about. So we got to find out. But, man, that's not what you wanted. He come just unblocked. And like Coach Height said, I mean, he just come out of nowhere and just basically knocked that ball down. And so we're going to wait and see here what the penalty flag is. There's a big conference going on the far sideline.
Unless it is something that can turn and give us a first down, that will be your last play of the first half.
That should end the half, yes. If it's not against where it convert us to have a first down, that should end the first half of play. But they're still talking about it, so we'll have to wait and see what the call is here. So we
have come to some type of agreement.
Unsportsmanlike.
Dead ball foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
That's the end of the half.
So that will end the half of play with our score. The Lebanon Blue Devils 28. Your Mount Juliet Golden Bears 7.
We will receive the ball coming out of the half. Like I said, best offensive drive we've had was that last one right there.
Yeah. So I'm sure Coach Perry will get the team into the locker room, get our boys to kind of calm down, take a breath, and kind of regroup and start the second half. And like Coach Height said, we will receive the opening kickoff in the second half. So a lot of things we need to fix on both sides of the ball, but I'm pretty sure that Coach Perry will get the adjustments, and he'll go in there, calm the team down, and tell them, say, look, guys, don't look at the scoreboard. We're not scoreboard watching. We're going to play second half of Mount Juliet football, and we'll see what happens if they do that. And, you know, they could come out and turn the whole game around just like that.
They could. Extended halftime here as we've got the bands taking the field as well as the 100 years of MJ football. We'll be back in about 19 minutes.
Yep.
They believe that the ladder to a great roof is only as good as the people who climb it.
Well, welcome back to the second half of action. I'm Corey Terrell once again with Coach Height. And Coach Height, the Bears are facing a deficit, 28-7. What do you think the mindset was of the coaching staff in the locker room at halftime?
I think it was definitely, a lot of times we tend to think when the first half doesn't go super well that there's going to be a lot of screaming, a lot of hollering. I don't necessarily think that was the case. I think this was, we got to settle down and we've got to play our style football. We do get the ball coming out of the half. That is a big positive. We need points on this possession. The first half ended on a blocked field goal. So, like I said, we'll see. I think you'll also see the Zebras tighten up a little bit on what they've been allowing.
Well, I hope so, because, from taunting to everything in that first half, that was kind of a one-sided affair. And, that's not going to change the score, but, still.
Well, it alters how the kids play.
Yeah.
You get to a point where you don't know how to play because you don't know what is or what isn't.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, we've got to just do the things that made us 7-0 in the first place.
Yeah.
And quit worrying about who the other team is on the other sideline. They have to be a faceless, nameless team.
Well, do you think it's a mental block with Mount Juliet and Lebanon?
I don't know that I believe that there's a mental block to it. There is just, here's the thing. These kids hang out with each other all year,
right,
with the exception of about 4 weeks. The week before passing camp, the week of passing camp, the week before this game, and the week of. So, really and truthfully, these are kids, they've played Little League together, they've played.
Right, they're familiar with each other. Yeah.
And like I said, and I said it earlier, and I don't know if it was so early that maybe it wasn't caught. Guys, this is the original Wilson County rivalry.
Yeah.
There's just not a lot of love here. There wasn't a Central. There wasn't a Green Hill. It was just Mount Juliet and Lebanon, and they didn't like each other.
Right. Well, back for the Golden Bears is number 2, Harrison Edwards. Let's see if he gets a chance to return it.
What I love to see is John Michael Crudup, who was banged up a little bit there at the end of the first half, is back in.
Yes.
And he is set up to run the ball, so we'll see where we're at here.
That's a good sign that John Michael's back. And we got a penalty marker to start the second half, Coach Height.
They're going to back on up 5 more yards.
Yep.
Offsides.
Yep. So offsides on the kicking team.
So they will now kick from the 20-yard line, which should be excellent field position for the Golden Bears coming out. I saw some of the coaches as they were coming in laser focused coming back from the second half. So,
and I can imagine that they weren't, you being a coach, I can imagine that they weren't pleased with the first half performance.
No, and like I said, you want to win all 3 phases of the game, and right now defense has only given up 2 touchdowns.
Right.
Offense has given up a touchdown.
Yep.
Special teams has given up a touchdown.
Yep.
And so we've got to clean that up. We've got to clean it up fast, but still not in any danger of being into panic mode yet.
No. The kick is off, and let's see if Harrison gets to return it. He will not get to.
But it's going to be plus field position. There is a lane on this side. Keep running, young fella.
That's Isaiah
Roseberry,
and he returned it all the way to about the 28-yard line. And outstanding field position, Coach Height, to start this third quarter for the Golden Bears.
You just want to punch this one in now.
Boy, that may be what they need right here, is to maybe get a spark. And they were looking for a spark, and boy, did Isaiah give him one, Coach Height. He just exploded.
Well, and you had really good backside blocking on this to allow him to spring to our sideline. And a couple of heads-up plays there by our players to just turn their backs to not draw a block-in-the-back penalty.
So John Michael Crudup's in the backfield. They hand the ball off to him.
Twins to the far side. John Michael's going to put his head down. He's going to gain a few.
He may have got 2 yards, maybe 3. He's brought down by number 11, Jack Kleinert for the Blue Devils. That'll bring second down.
And you see here, again, as I was talking about earlier, Lebanon is really stacking that box back up. They're tightening that box up, which makes it extremely hard to run. Not impossible.
Right.
But everybody's got to get their blocks.
Ball handoff again to John Michael, right up through the middle. And offensive line pushed. He's close to that first down. He may be about a yard or 2 short, so that's going to bring third down.
Third and about 4.
Yeah, and about 4 maybe. So John Michael Crudup goes out. Harrison Edwards comes in.
I like the message that we're sending here. You know, a lot of times you come out in that first down situation, down by 21, and you start trying to throw the ball. We don't try to throw the ball. We are a run-first team.
Yeah, we're going to ground and pound it, regardless of the score.
And coming at you. So,
Edwards
Twins
in
to
the
the
back.
far side, tight end to the near side.
Oh, no.
Tip pass.
Oh,
Key Crowell.
ball was tipped again and intercepted by Key Crowell, and he is on the run.
There
There's
is a
penalty
flag.
flag, so we'll have to wait and see. He's tackled by his own player, brought him down, so we'll have to wait and see what the flags, but I don't know if that's going to overturn the –
It's not going to overturn the interception, but it's
It'll
going to
bring
bring
it
it
back.
way back.
that's just something we just did not need right there.
Travers pumped on that one, dropped it and threw a sidearm pass. Didn't quite get it up and over the defensive end. Defensive end is the one that got his hand on the tip. To Crowell. Line judge on Lebanon side is motioning them back, so it will be on Lebanon. Just waiting to get the official word from the White Hat. He's heading over to talk to the spotter here.
Is that like the second or third tip tonight, Coach Height?
That is the fourth tip tonight.
Wow. Unsportsmanlike on the Blue Devils.
Well, that's a big penalty.
That is a big penalty. So that's 15 yards back
that-
further.
That takes them to the original line of scrimmage, or excuse me, to the third down line of scrimmage for us.
Yep.
To start their offense. So puts the defense back out a little quicker than we wanted them out. Need
Yep.
a really good defensive stand here. Doesn't have to be a 3 and out yet. Just need a punt. Crowell out on the far side. Twins to the far side. Tight end also moves over to that side. He is ineligible to go out for a pass. Hand off to number 20, heading to the far side. He is met in the backfield, and he is being dropped.
Yeah, he lost about 3 or 4 yards on that one. A host of Golden Bears got him.
Important to notice that when they shift that tight end over to the twin set, he is now covered up. He makes for the ineligible receiver should he go downfield. That is something to keep an eye on. They did call that earlier, but I don't think it was on him that they called. I think it was the tackle. So Twins to the near side.
Brings up a 2nd down and 13 for the Blue Devils
Got Twins to the near side, and Crowell is on the sideline. So
on the 17-yard line.
he's going to try to go.
Intercepted by the Golden Bears, number 0, Dion Waller, intercepted, and that will be a Golden Bear Chick-fil-A first down.
How do you answer a pick? You take it right back.
Took it right back, and boy, that's what we needed, and he did. Dion Waller.
And, you know, that's one of those plays where, as I said right before the play started, Crowell is on the sideline. Now they're going to start second-guessing why they take Crowell out.
Yeah. So we're the Golden Bears, 1st and 10 on the 21, in good position right here.
A lot of times, Waller, where it hit him and bounced. Great concentration to stay with that to get that interception.
Ball handed off to John Michael Crudup, brought down by number 10, Jordan Jewell.
I like that he got up into the hole, met the contact, and kept driving.
So he 2nd down and 7, Golden Bears. So as you can see, Golden Bears offense in no hurry, no panic mode, getting the calls called in. Tyler getting everybody lined up. Want to make sure we get the right play. 2nd down and 7 on the 18.
Again, heavy box set. They've got 8 in the box.
John Michael Crudup gets the ball handed off to him. He was met by number 10 again, Jordan Jewell.
He's going to gain a little bit on that, bringing up about another 3rd and 6. 3rd and 7, he moved up about a half a step.
Yeah. He got maybe about a half a yard, so 3rd and 7. Huge 3rd down here for the Golden Bears on the 18-yard line with 8:40 to go in the 3rd quarter. Really need to convert this 3rd down.
9-man box.
Pass is incomplete. Believe that was intended target was number 23, Brady Jones. That'll bring up a Golden Bears 4th down. So we'll wait and see what the call is here from Coach Perry.
Ball hit the hands. Offense is staying on the field.
I agree with that, Coach Hyde. I think you're at the point now you've got to leave the offense on the field.
Well, I mean, they've already blocked one at this distance.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't think you gain or lose anything.
No, John Michael Crudup in the backfield. Tyler Travers pass.
Dropped.
He dropped it. He had it and dropped it. Pass is incomplete to number 7, Willie Hoyt. So that'll be a turnaround downs. It'll be a Blue Devil first down right there on the 18-yard line.
So already Lebanon's second possession here with 8:25 to go in the third. Brisk pace, and the two defenses stepping up here to start the second half, basically standing on each offense.
Yeah. The pass was there. Willie just dropped it, just bounced off his hands. He'll go back and watch that film, and he'll wish he would get a chance to get that one back. But you got to put that play behind you and move on. So the defense is on the field. 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils on the 17-yard line.
Tight twins to the near side, twins with the wide receiver to the far side. Crowds in the backfield.
Yep.
Ball is fake to him.
Oh, you
got to
get him.
Running back.
You got to get him.
Quarterbacks.
They got him. Number 3, Isaiah Murray, brought down by a host of Golden Bears. So leading tackler's number 5, Isaiah Roseberry.
Murray is their running quarterback, so they're bringing him in, putting him back there. But they are quickly switching back to 7 here.
Huge loss, though, for the Blue Devils. Lost to 4.
Like I
Second
said,
down and 14.
So far, the second half's been all defense, both sides.
Yep. Crowell's back in, Coach Height, on the far side.
Crowell to the far side again, knowing where he's at. He's matched with Waller and Redmond shading to that side.
Andrew Hodge is running back for the Blue Devils.
Everybody's up in front. It's a pass. Tip.
Tipped. Almost picked off. It was tipped by number 90, Jacob Prater. Tipped that ball, Jacob Prater. So that'll bring up a third down.
That was Ashton Kirkendall on the coverage. Yet another basketball player. Ashton, point guard for the Golden Bear basketball team.
So this long third down, 3rd and 14.
3rd and long, find Crowell.
He think he's right on our side of the field, Coach
Inside slot of
Yep.
the Twins to the near side. He's running a little drag route, going up top. Waller was in position again.
Pass is incomplete. The intent target was number 1, Damian Callaway. That'll bring up 4th down for the Blue Devils.
Waller didn't touch that pass, but Waller influenced that drop.
Yep.
He got in front of the receiver there, and the receiver took his eyes off the ball just enough that he couldn't recover from it.
So a good stand by the Golden Bears, forced a 3 and out, and back to receive for the Golden Bears is number 13, Baylor Osborne. And like Coach Height said, defenses right now, so far in the third quarter, kind of dictating the play. And both defenses are showing up right here in the third quarter. So let's see if we're going to rush the kicker, if we're just going to let him kick it clean. Looks like they're backing off a little bit. They're bringing somewhat of a rush. Did not get him. So the ball went out of bounds at the
43.
Yep, 43-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10, Golden Bears at the 43 with 7:31 to go in the third quarter.
Heads up play by Osborne there. Went for the scoop, knew it was close to the sideline, and went ahead and just knocked it out of bounds.
Yep.
Again, he is playing with a cast on his hand. Can't applaud that young man's heart any more than.
Oh, exactly. So offense is coming out. Tyler Travers getting everybody lined up. Harrison Edwards in the backfield.
Out in doubles, you've got. Again, you got a loaded box.
Harrison in motion. Travers is going to keep it.
Travers has got room. Get north and south, young man.
I think he got maybe 4 yards on that.
That should bring up about a 2nd and 5.
Should be.
I think that's a short spot.
So 2nd down and 6.
Because where the line judge is backing up, we're not there.
No, so it's 2nd down and 6. He got 4 on that. Positive yards is what we need.
Again, stacked
moving.
box.
Ball hand off to Harrison.
Edwards.
Yep.
Edwards around the right side. He's going to be real close to that first down, bringing up about a 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1. Ball came out at the end, but he was already down.
So it looks like it's going to be 3rd and probably about 1, maybe 2.
3rd and a long 1, yeah.
3rd and 2, Golden Bears.
You know, Edwards sprang that real long run earlier, and you had great blocking by the line. They've just got to settle in and do their job here.
3rd and 2 on the 35. Ball handed off to Harrison. He's got
a
the
lane
first
again.
down and more. He's cutting. He's up to the 20.
He does fumble it, but he fumbles it out of bounds.
So the ball was handed off to number 2, Harrison Edwards. The result in the play, that would be a Chick-fil-A Golden Bears first down.
Good cut there by Edwards. Tried to string it out and find another hole, ran it to the sideline. Twins to the near side, tight end off the line to this side. Ball is
Tyler Travers kept it.
Travers up the middle.
He got 4 yards.
Well, Travers is a long, tall kid.
Oh, get up, Harrison.
So as long as he is falling forward, he's going to pick up at least 3 yards.
Yep. 2nd down and 6. Golden Bears. Harrison looks like he's a little shaken up, Coach Height. Hopefully he's all right.
6:07 to go, 6 minutes to go. When we take the snap, just a little under. Doubles to each side.
They're coming, too. Pass is incomplete. Intended target was number 4, John Michael Crudup. Defenders was almost in Tyler's grill right before he passed the ball. So that brings up 3rd down and about 6 on the 17-yard line.
Lebanon defensive ends are running what's called a rocket blitz. They're lining up on the outside, and they're bananaing in, trying to force that pocket to have to make a decision. Ultimately, on that one, they got wide enough that they got around the outside edge blockers. Again, staying in the double set.
So this is a huge 3rd down for the Golden Bears. 3rd and 6 on their own 17.
John Michael in the backfield, motioning to the trip set.
Pass is complete.
That's a first down, and we're still driving. Where did he drive him to?
Pass is complete to number 13. To number 19.
From our vantage point, it looks
Easton
like he crossed
Spurlock.
that line.
And that will be a Golden Bear Chick-fil-A first down.
Here we go, tush push.
Tyler
push.
Travers kept the ball, and he's in the end zone. For the Wilson Bacon Trust Golden Bears, touchdown! Tyler Travers. Coach Height, that's the answer we needed.
17 minutes, 14 points to go. A lot of game left.
Watch for flying footballs in the concession area. That was a Wilson Bacon Trust Golden Bear touchdown.
Tush push. I guess I owe a copyright term to
Yeah,
the
there
Philadelphia
you go.
Eagles.
You got to send him the check. Yep.
That's an area to kick.
Again, pay attention to Crowell off the edge on this side.
They didn't even come after him. The extra point is good. So with 5:30 to go in the 3rd quarter, your new score: the Lebanon Blue Devils 28, your Mount Juliet Golden Bears 14.
So this brings up a very interesting defensive stance here.
Yep.
Thus far, they've had 3 offensive possessions.
3 offensive
already?
possessions, and if hypothetically, if our defense can force another 3 and out,
A quick
and
3 and out.
you can get the ball in the end zone, we got a brand new ball game.
Well, and the thing, I keep talking about the box being a loaded box. The only way to loosen that box is to continue hitting passes. And those passes, just like that one, will start to soften that box, and then the run becomes available again.
And that touchdown, I'm kind of looking at our sideline, and it's kind of sparked a little enthusiasm on our sideline, which is good to see.
Again, it's going to be.
We need a good defensive stance here.
We got a long ways to go still in this game. Looking at their kick return, there is no Crowell on the field.
No, does that surprise you, Coach Height?
Yes, very much so.
Damon Calloway's back for the Blue Devils. Why would they not put Crowell out there? That makes you wonder.
Trying to rest him, trying to make sure that he's fresh to be able to play both ways.
Yep, save his legs.
But I mean, at this point, Crowell has kind of been their team. I mean,
Yep.
they've had some receivers make some catches downfield, but why? Because the attention was on Crowell.
On Crowell, yep. When you have an elite wide receiver like that can open up for everybody else, and that's what it's done tonight. Oh, onside kick. Let's see if we can recover it. I think the Golden Bears have recovered it. We'll wait and see.
Y'all better get in there.
There's a scrum underneath there, so we're waiting to see.
Those piles are fun.
It went 10 yards.
Our ball.
So it is Mount Juliet's ball. Wait.
What a great gamble.
Oh, it is. No, it is recovered by Lebanon. He pointed the other way.
He did point the other way.
He sure did.
Let's make some noise
Boy, he pointed the other way, Coach Hyde. He fooled both of us from up here. So here we go. We need a good defensive stance.
Great call. Love the call.
Yes.
Love the call.
Yes.
Corral is over here in the stack side on our sideline. No receiver to the far side. Going to give. He's looking to bust the zone to the high side. Busted in between the tackles instead of bouncing it to the outside. Picks up about a gain of 4.
Utazia was the running back. So it'll be second down and about 6.
Wynn and Waller with a stop. Pick up a 5, second down and 5, Blue Devils.
Corral going to the far side here. Takes the stack with him.
Let's hear it, Golden Bear fans.
Roseberry and Waller up top to cover that stack. Open to the near side here. Going to hand off again, looking to go up the middle.
Oh,
he
no.
finds a lane.
He did.
And picks up a first down.
Uzita with the carry. Got the Blue Devils a first down. So they're driving down the field. Now it's 1st and 10.
Again, you're going to see this offense look to slow down some. They're in the driver's seat.
On the 43-yard line.
Twins to the far side, and it is a stack set with Corral in the back. Now tight end moves over. He is ineligible because he is covered.
Oh,
Go get the ball.
Pass the quarterback, and that's a huge play. Recovered by number 7. Kincaid recovered it, but, man, that is a huge loss for the Lebanon Blue Devils. He snapped that ball about 15 yards, Coach Height.
There's been about 7 bad snaps tonight, and I wondered when it was going to bite them or if it was. It bit them right there.
It sure did. That pushes them way back.
That's a second and 21.
Back on the 50-yard line.
So now, more traditional look for what they've been running. Trips to this side on a bunch set.
Crowds down here towards us.
But number 9 on this side is on the line, and he is eligible. He is not covered up. Slice reverse, going the other way. Got hands on him, take him down. Take him down at the 45, so that'll be a gain of about 5.
Ball was handed off number 13, John Binion.
That should bring up 3rd and 17.
So, yep, 3rd down and about 17 on the, looks like, 45-yard line. So this is a huge 3rd down here for the Golden Bears. You get a stop here, you more likely will get the ball back. We got 3 minutes and 17 seconds counting in the 3rd quarter.
Crowell's isolating on the far side.
Yes, he is.
Single receiver, trips bunch to the near side. 7 looking to try to draw us off sides there with a quick snap and a head fake.
He's got about 8 seconds to go on the play clock. Oh, pass is complete to Crowell.
He is short of it.
He's short, but he's not going to be short by much.
He's got up limping, too.
Yeah, he is. He's limping off the sideline. 4th and about 2. He took his helmet off. Yeah, they're helping him. He went right to a coach.
Looked like Key jammed his knee into the, like when he jammed his foot in, he jammed his knee. Certainly hope he's okay.
So it's 4th and looks like about a long 1 on the 29-yard line. The Mount Juliet faithful here trying to get behind the defense.
Be a good time for a bad snap again.
Yes, it would be.
Going to give it up the middle. Going to be close. Going to be close.
Ball was handed off number 20. Utazia. We're waiting to see.
All depends on the spot here. It's within a foot either way.
It is a turnover on downs.
First down.
It will be a Chick-fil-A Golden Bears. First down. Huge Coach Height defensive stop.
Well, and that's the difference. Again, you don't want to see anybody hurt, especially, I don't care, rivalry or not. Hope Crowell is okay. But that is the difference. When Crowell is off the field, it allows eyes to change and to kind of get back into a normal normal defense, if you will.
Are you surprised, Coach Height, that they did not, the refs didn't take a timeout to measure that?
Not really. Like I said, it looked like the line judge on the far side went to the first down. And, of course, Coach Gentry's over there really arguing that point.
Oh, yeah. Trevor's back to pass.
Travers has got a man.
He's got wide open. Oh, just missed him.
Misses the outstretched hands.
He did. Number 19.
Easton Spurlock.
Easton Spurlock just passed his outreached hands. He was wide open, just out of his reach. So that'll bring up another Golden Bears 2nd down and 10.
And who would have been at that corner? Key Crowell.
Yep.
Who's not at that corner?
Key Crowell. I have not seen him come in yet. I do not see him on the sideline.
No, I was looking to see if I could see if
He may be over there sitting down.
He is laying on the ground. They are working on his leg.
Let's hope that young man's okay. You don't want to see any young man get hurt.
Jacob Woodard, trainer for Lebanon. It kind of looks like he's doing.
John Michael Crudup got the ball, and he drove it 9 yards on the play.
It's going to be 3rd and about a foot.
Correction. That will be another Chick-fil-A Golden Bears 1st down.
I don't know which spot they went off of, but I'll take it.
We'll take it.
Nope.
No. No.
Yeah,
They went back and
foot.
changed it, so it's 3rd and 1st. That's my apology. I went by the.
What are we doing?
Now they are changing it. That's what I thought. It is a Chick-fil-A 1st down.
Here we go, John Michael. Get it.
John Michael Crudup is in the open field. He's to the 20,
Hold on to that
15,
ball, young man.
Tackled down by the 20-yard line. John Michael Crudup. That will be a huge Chick-fil-A Golden Bears 1st down. John Michael Crudup.
Look how quick to the line here.
They're
Corey.
getting up line. Yes, sir. Right before the change, they haven't even had a chance to get set. But the official round the play. John Michael Crudup again.
He's
may have got about
positive.
Maybe 2 yards. Brought down by number 40. But, boy, what a huge run by John Michael Crudup.
Going in a heavy set here.
So now we're getting a timeout here, looks like.
Lebanon player down.
Yeah, we have an injury timeout. But, boy, the Lebanon coach is really come off the field giving it to the side judge over there. And so we have a timeout with 58 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter.
Looks like cramping.
Yep, with the score, the Lebanon Blue Devils 28, your Golden Bears 14. This timeout is sponsored by TDS. Slow internet can make you feel like the clock has stopped. Get fast, high-speed internet with TDS.
You want to talk about what this game means to both programs. The head coach for Lebanon, Chuck Gentry, runs out to stretch this player who's having cramps. Like I said, you want to just see where the emotion of this is?
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't really know the rivalry per se, but I am familiar with Lebanon High School because my father-in-law actually went to Lebanon High School, and so I've heard about Lebanon ever since I moved to Tennessee. So
Crowell is still down on the far side. He's working by the hedges.
Yeah, he
with
is.
Their trainer.
So we're going to come out with 58 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. 2nd down and 8.
Clock will wind on the white hat, and there it goes.
And there it goes, and the ball is on the 18-yard line, so the Golden Bears have a huge opportunity here. Ball handed off to John Michael Crudup.
He's going to power ahead for a couple of yards.
He may have got 2 yards. And so that'd be 3rd down and about probably 6 to go.
Punch one in right here, set up an exciting 4th quarter.
Are you surprised, Coach Height, that we're not speeding up a little bit more quicker to try to score within the 3rd quarter?
Well, yes and no. It really becomes a preference thing here. What's more valuable, speed or getting it right?
Yeah, you want to get it right for sure because it's 3rd down and 7 on the 17 with 24 seconds to go. Tyler Travers keeps the ball. He passes. Penalty markers on the field.
That's a hold. That's in the area hold there.
That's probably going to be holding, but we'll have to wait and see. I don't know if that's going to be on. Ineligible man is what they're calling. The head referee tapped the top of his hat, which indicates ineligible.
They're going to decline it.
Man downfield. Well, yeah, I would, So that's what it is. So ineligible man downfield, that's declined by Lebanon. And so Matt Juliet will bring in the kicking team. Last kick we tried, Coach Height, got blocked. But that was Crowell, and he's still not in there.
Yeah, he's still hobbling pretty big on the sideline.
Let's see if we can get 3 points here.
He is standing, no helmet.
Echeverria is trying the field goal.
He's going to back it up just a little bit. He backed his kicker's block up.
Oh, no. Penalty markers on the field.
Flag on the play, false start against the offense.
False start on the offense, but there goes the taunting again, and I don't understand how the refs are not seeing that. That's right in front of them.
Well, there is also a penalty in football for enticing that false start.
Yes. That's 5 more yards. I don't think that's out of Echeverria's range.
It's not. It's just a little more difficult. Notice, see how they're reaching at him here?
Yeah, I don't see how that's not a penalty. The kick is up.
It's got plenty of leg.
It's good.
Absolutely.
Echeverria, with that leg, put it right through with 1 second to go in the third quarter in our new score. The Lebanon Blue Devils 28, your Mount Juliet Golden Bears 17. There was no doubt of the distance. We were just waiting for the officials to give us this good signal, and it was good. It cleared that by a good, I'd say, 10 yards. And so a little bit momentum, that's what we needed. We got points on the board. We didn't go without points, so we may cut the deficit a little bit lower. So we still have a game. And so with 1 second to go in the third quarter, Mount Juliet, I think, Coach Hyde, is still in this ball game.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, 1 second to go in the third. Got a whole fourth quarter. Defense is playing well. 11-point ball game.
And Crowell is still not in. He's still over there hobbling. You can see, from my vantage point, I can see him. He's limping. He's trying to walk it off. If he can't come back, boy, that's a huge blow for Lebanon, because that kid has tremendous, tremendous speed.
Yeah,
We'll see if he'll come in their next offensive play.
I see his helmet. I don't think they took it away from him. But
well, he doesn't have it with him.
No, it's on the bench behind the coach in front of us. But
back to receive for the Blue Devils is number 1, Damian Callaway.
But, man, it changes the complexion of a game when he is not in it.
Coach Hyde, I don't think we'll see an onside kick this time. I don't think.
Not yet.
But we could be surprised.
But I wouldn't rule it out.
No, Coach. I would not rule anything out with Coach Perry. And it blew off the tee again. That wind is, I'm telling you, I went down there at halftime. That wind is really whipping.
It does that here from time to time.
So they're going to have a player, number 36, Dorian Davis, hold the ball so Echeverria can get a clean kick. And the kick is off.
It can be returned.
Damian Callaway.
And he's going where the holder came from. He got to the sideline but pushed out of bounds.
He did. There's penalty markers on the field. I would say holding because
it's in the area.
It's in the area holding, so we'll see. We're blocking the back. We'll see.
Got another Lebanon player hobbling off, number 44. He got off under his own power, but, man, he pulled up lame. Hopping on his right leg.
Lebanon's pointing like it's indication against Mount Juliet, but we haven't seen any official word yet, so we'll wait and see here. Blocking the back on Lebanon. So that'll back him up, Coach Hyde.
Yeah, that big return now turns into a negative, and it's just going to be like you kicked it out of bounds.
So they're moving the ball back on the 20-yard line.
You've got some argument coming from the sidelines that it's the end of the third quarter. He has to walk it off here to be able to move it to the other side. So.
Right, because that would I guess we're going to have one untimed down is what they're saying. It just came over the PA system. So we have a one untimed down.
There should not be. There was only 1
No, there
second.
shouldn't be because there was, Coach Hyde's right, there was only 1 second when they kicked it off, and so they ran it. So apparently the reason for the untimed down is because the block in the back happened during the play. So that is why we're going to have one untimed down before we close out the third quarter.
I'll take it. As long as it's a loss or a no gain.
Yeah, exactly.
Big fan if it's a loss or no game.
Ball's head off to Utazia. And he got a few yards, maybe 2. And that will end officially in the third quarter with our score. The Lebanon Blue Devils 28, your Mount Juliet Golden Bears 17.
Officially, they gave him about 7 yards on that gain. But what you saw there coming out of the half, Lebanon goes into the half with 28 points on the board, and they end the third quarter with 28 points on the board.
Yeah, so good defensive so far from Mount Juliet, not giving up any points here so far in the second half.
21-point deficit for us going in. It is now an 11 point. So we've put 2 scores on the board. We've been in a lot of plus territory. Lots of good signs going our way. Need to bow up here and get a good defensive stop.
And our defense has played tremendous tonight. Like you said, halftime is 28, and we're here in the fourth quarter. They haven't given up any points, so our defense is really, really playing good tonight. And they just need to, like I said, have a really good effort here in the fourth quarter.
And again, I'm still scanning, and I'm more so scanning because I would like to see Crowell.
I don't see him coming out yet. No, he's not out on the field. Crowell is not out there, so we'll have to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, he's actually still behind the bench. He's got a pretty gnarly limp to it. Again, hope he's okay.
Yeah. So the start to fourth quarter, Utazia, the running back for the Blue Devils, with Crowley out.
So we've got twins in a stack to the near side, tied in on the top side.
So we're looking kind of maybe a blitz, maybe is what Mount Juliet's showing. We'll see.
It is. It's thrown behind the line of scrimmage, caught by number 1. He makes one-man miss, steps out of bounds.
Damian Callaway got maybe.
All depends on the spot here. One guy's about a yard behind the other guy.
Yeah, so he got about 2 or 3. So it's third down and about 1.
Big third down here.
Excuse me. Yes, third down and 1. So this would be a huge stop if Mount Juliet could get this right here.
Ideally, you would think power on power in this one. And it looks like Coach Allen's defense looks like they're going to play power on power. They're lining up in gaps. They're lining up man to man. It's just a slugfest at this point.
High snap. I don't think he got it.
He didn't get there.
He lost yards. Utazia handed the ball off.
Wait a minute. We're saying fumble. We've got fumble. We've got kids pointing.
Let's see. But looks like no gain on the play. I don't know if it was a fumble or not. We'll wait and see. Let's see if they talk about it. I'm not for sure.
Well, they gave him a little bit.
That cannot be a first down. There's no way that they can move the ball. There's no way. That ball was way back before then.
Huge measurement here. And then if you're on the other sideline here, if this goes against you, yeah, it's fourth and an inch or so, but are you willing to gamble the field position?
I thought he was about a yard or 2 short.
I did too.
We're looking here on the TV screen here and see what we...
And he is short.
He is short.
But I'm also going to tell you...
So it's fourth down and about a chain link fence. A chain link is what that is. So we'll have to see what Lebanon does.
When the black team stands up and hands the ref the ball, too, I have a question about that.
Yeah, that's what I thought because they come out of that pile and they had the ball. And unfortunately, with no instant replay in high school, not yet, we couldn't tell if that ball was fumbled. So
they
looks
are
like
the punt team on.
Lebanon is going to punt, but watch the fake, Coach Height, because you never know.
Well, I think more so than the fake, I think the important thing here is to watch offsides.
Yep, make sure nobody's unmanned or unguarded.
Cheap. Well, no cheap first downs. You don't want to fall forward.
No, and do not jump off sides because they'll maybe try a hard count to get you to jump.
Snap.
The kick is off. Good.
Nice spiral, sideways punt.
Yep, he's going to let it go.
It takes 11 and bounce, but it's going to die at about the 29-yard line.
29-yard line, so that's good.
No, I'm sorry, 24.
24 with 10:36 to go. Your Mount Juliet Golden Bears will get the ball back on the 24-yard line. With still plenty of time in this ball game. We've seen Mount Juliet less than 2 minutes take the ball down the field and put it in the end zone. So if they do that here, we've got ourselves a brand new ball game.
There is another Lebanon player running to the side.
Yeah, that's number 4.
He's running off the field.
Yep, that's TJ Searcy. Completely left the playing field behind the scoreboard there. So Harrison Edwards back with Tyler Travers. Tyler steps back. He's going to pass the ball. Oh, dangerous pass to Harrison Edwards. So that pass is incomplete. That'll bring up second down and 10.
Travers throws that where Edwards should be, but he can't see Edwards because of the rushers.
Right.
Called screen there, but...
We have to take care of the ball here. Cannot give a turnover here. That would be Very, very devastating if you turn the ball over here on this side of the field. So 2nd down and 10 on the 23. 10:31 to go here in the 4th quarter. Low snap, picks it up. Edwards.
Edwards has got a lane, still driving.
He still kept the ball. Yep, thought the ball came out, but it did not. So Harrison Edwards.
It's going to be 3rd and short.
No, that, excuse me.
They're calling it.
That is a Chick-fil-A Golden Bears 1st down. Harrison Edwards.
For those of you at home, I don't want you to think I'm crazy. The far side line judge is not moving into position when he's motioning.
He's confusing us tremendously. He calls no, and then the head referee calls yes. So it's Harrison Edwards again.
He's got
with a cut straight through the middle.
Got a seam.
He got another 1st down, but there's a penalty mark on the field. We'll have to wait and see what this penalty is.
Holding.
It looks like in this area of holding. Again, they have called that on Mount Juliet the entire night. That penalty has killed Mount Juliet tonight. It is holding.
You're still not in any massive danger zone yet, but you would like to hit one of those big plays here.
But to me, from my vantage point, that to me seemed like a quick flag. I mean, that flag was out quick.
I am not a big fan of flags that are on players that do not impact the play.
Right. So now here we go. 1st down and 20 from the 23. Harrison Edwards still in the backfield with Tyler Travers. 9:48 to go. Tyler Travers kept the ball and running. He's going to try to get some positive yards. He may have got 2 or 3.
Yeah. I don't believe that was a design keeper.
No, I
think
everybody
he liked it.
No. Everybody was covered up. He had to get either run to try to get some kind of positive yards. He didn't want to take a sack.
And unfortunately, that's what happens when they kind of get around the edge. You get happy feet back there as a quarterback at times.
Yep. So 2nd down.
But both of our running backs are lined up in a trip set to the near side. Keep an eye on that. And it's causing some issues down here as they're trying to get lined up. We've got one uncovered still. Swing out to John Michael.
John Michael Crudup.
All right, John Michael takes it back past the
original line of scrimmage. So now 3rd down and manageable. It's about 3rd and 8.
Yeah. Maybe 3rd and 7. Ooh,
yeah.
They walked us a little farther.
They sure did. We'll take it. Well, they're 3rd and 6 officially, so yeah, we'll take it. Good run by John Michael Crudup. So let's see if we can convert this 3rd down. This is a huge 3rd down. Harrison Edwards in the backfield along with Tyler Travers. Oh, pass is complete.
Get going, big man.
To number 88.
Carson Slocum.
And that will be a Chick-fil-A Golden Bears 1st down. What an outstanding catch.
Dangerous pass there by Travers. Enough arm strength to get it through.
Yes, it was, but it looked like it could have been picked off. But like you said, Carson Slocum. Pass dropped by number 23. He was wide open. Brady Jones was wide open. So that brings up a 2nd down, Coach Heighton, 10.
Let it go, Brady. Move to the next play.
Yep.
2nd and 10, clock stop. You don't have to be in hustle mode yet.
No, not yet. Nope, we're still in good shape.
But Key Crowell is back on the field on the far side at corner.
He sure is. Yep, that young man is back. So we definitely got to watch him. See if he's got his same speed he had before he went out with his injury. Tyler Travers looks like he's going to change the play up here. He's now under center. Backs out of shotgun formation.
Yeah, letting his line know.
Yep, exactly what he was doing.
Blocking scheme change.
Yep. Harrison Edwards.
Draw. Edwards up the middle. He's
got a good run.
Yeah,
yes, he did.
7 yards at least.
At least 7. So that's going to bring up 3rd and really short. About 3rd and 2. Maybe a long 2, but very, very manageable for the Golden Bears. Well, we can't have both running backs come off. One's got to stay, one's got to come off. So John Michael goes out. Harrison Edwards stays in. So
twins to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Easton Spurlock is the single receiver. He's officially calling it
3rd and 3 on the 36. Very manageable. Harrison Edwards.
He's got the first
down. Yes, he did. That is a Chick-fil-A Golden Bears 1st down. Harrison Edwards. Lebanon's claiming the ball's coming out, but I don't see any kind of indication from the official.
Whistle was already blowing. The whistle was already blowing. He was already walking out to call it.
So that is a Chick-fil-A Golden Bears first down.
Now, from their vantage point, I'm sure it did come out, but from what we saw, the official was walking out. He's got a man.
He's wide open. Oh! Just off the hands again of Easton Spurlock. I mean, literally off his fingertips, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful pass. Easton was there, just out of his reach. And you could see the reaction from Coach Perry when it just out of his reach. He just kind of hunched over. So that brings up another Golden Bears second down.
2nd and 10. You've got the corners have backed off some here.
Yeah, they're playing kind of a...
You've got a 6-man box now, so you've lightened the box up a little bit. Now they've all moved up to the line. Fake to Baylor Osborne. Travers is going to take it himself.
Tyler Travers. Yep. Let's see if he got the first down. He may be a little short.
Yeah, he didn't get the first, but he's going to make it 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. 7:04 to go.
Plenty of time here.
Oh, yeah.
Run your offense.
Yep.
Move the chains.
Move the chains. Take care of the ball. 6:55 to go. 3rd down for the Golden Bears. 3rd and about 5 on the 28. Pass is complete to number 13.
That's Baylor Osborne, one-handed man.
Osborne with another Chick-fil-A Golden Bears. First down.
How about that one-handed catcher?
What a game this young man is having tonight. As Tyler Travers gets the offense lined back up before the chains. They're getting ready to snap the ball. They snap the ball. Tyler Travers kept it. He's running around, and he slip and fell. Slip and fell trying to get his footing.
Honestly, it was a good decision by Travers there to fall down.
So that'll bring up a Bears second down and a loss of about 3.
So 2nd and 13.
So 2nd down and 13.
Osborne was Travers' favorite target prior to his injury, so that's a safety blanket to have out there. Like I said, one hand, and he's thrown to him multiple times tonight.
Yeah. So 2nd down, 13 on the 17-yard line.
Lebanon is coming off that edge.
Yeah, they are. Oh, dangerous pass.
We had a miscommunication.
Yeah, luckily it hit the ground because it went right through the hands of guess who, Coach Height, number 6.
Yeah.
Key Crowd went right through his hands. So that brings up a 3rd down and 13 on the 17 for the Golden Bears.
11-point game here at some point. You're going to either have to have that field goal or 2 touchdowns, either way.
So John Michael Crudup back in his running back.
But both crowds are firmly alive now.
Pass complete to John Michael Crudup. He's still up and running.
I think he's just going to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
I think so. So this will be decision time for Coach Perry. I would say he's going to bring out. He is. He's bringing.
Yeah,
he's bringing out the field goal unit. Yep. Yep. That's a good move. With 5:50 to go, you want points right here.
Like I said, make this 20.
28. If Echeverria can nail it through.
Main thing here is block the edge.
Because
Crowds
they're coming
side to side.
Yeah, they're coming
to try to get free.
Yep, they're coming. Kick is up.
It's
good.
It's down
good.
the middle.
It's good. Echeverria, good with your new score. The Lebanon Blue Devils 28. Your Mount Juliet Golden Bears 20. With Coach Height, 5:50 to go in the 4th quarter. Boy, we got a ball game.
Got a ball game. You've got an offense that stalled a little bit due to some injuries on the other side, and really and truthfully due to the amount of physicality that's just been brought in the second half here by the Golden Bear defense. All kinds of timeouts. Both teams still have 3 each. 5:50 to go. I don't think at this point you see Lebanon go super, super conservative yet because they have held us to field goals.
Right.
However, don't look for them to be in a hurry to run the next play.
Do you think Coach Perry might pull out another onside kick here?
No, it looks like Lebanon is making that assumption as well. It looks like their hands team is about to come on.
Yep.
Because there's a lot of low numbers coming out.
Yeah, they are. Yep. Which it wouldn't surprise me if they try it, but it has to be absolutely perfect.
And not knocking any of them, but when you see some jerseys out there that are perfectly white that have no grass stains.
Hands team.
Hands team.
Yep. Exactly. Some of these uniforms look like they just put them on. So if I'm Mount Juliet, I probably would just go ahead and kick this thing in the end zone.
Well, Corral is deep.
Yeah, he is. I don't know if you want to kick it to him.
Yeah, I don't think I want to test that injury.
No. Hopefully Echeverria will get this and just put it as a touchback. And I think it's exactly what he did. That kid has got one awesome leg. And that will be a touchback. So Lebanon will come out on the 20, 1st and 10, with 5:50 to go. And Coach Height, right here is where we need a good defensive stand right here to force a 3 and out.
You do, and like I said, he has, with all 3 timeouts, you have plenty of options here. 5:50 to go. There's not really a panic, hustle, hurry mode for us yet.
No. You can't give up the deep ball, though. That's what killed us.
You got to watch the deep ball. Deep ball and tight ends.
Yep. And because Crowell is in the backfield with the quarterback, and so you got to have a spy on him because when you do, that's going to leave somebody open. And it's a pitch to Crowell. If you can get him right there and there's a penalty marker,
let him go.
That should be holding.
Let him go
because that's going to be holding. Ball was pitch number 6, Crowell.
Now, don't get me wrong. On the field, you better chase him down, but we have the vantage point to see what's happening.
Right.
That's in the area of holding.
Yeah, that's got to be holding. He was chased out of bounds by number 5, Isaiah Roseberry, and the coaches pulled him apart because him and Crowell were going at it, and they did not want Mount Juliet to get it unsportsmanlike. So this should be holding on the Blue Devils.
He's backing up.
No.
Chop block
on the Blue Devils. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty, if I'm not mistaken.
It'll be half the distance to the goal.
Yes.
Inside the 20. So chop block, for those if you don't know what that is somebody has got another man locked up high, and while he is intact with that guy, another guy hits him low. It is a very, very dangerous
you can get seriously injured on that. So that's first down and 20 on the 10-yard line.
And Corral is still in there. They're going to go with this really tight bunch set to the near side here.
Yeah, you got to watch him, though, for, like you said, that deep pass.
Corral is absolutely lining up.
Yep. So a turnover here would be huge.
He's going across.
Or an interception.
There's that deep pass. They're looking at the tight end. It's broken
Pass
up.
is incomplete.
No
flag. No flags. Lebanon screaming, but no flags. Pass is incomplete.
You can say homer if you want to, but I thought that was well timed.
Yep. So that'll be 2nd down and 20. Dezek broke up the play for the Golden Bears. So that's a huge, huge play. Lebanon was screaming for the flag, but we have a monitor in front of us, and it was clean.
I'm also going to tell you that sideline warning could come into play again because they've already been popped once.
They've been popped once. So if they get another one.
So you got trips to the near side here. You got a tight end to the far side.
Nobody in the backfield with the quarterback, so it presumably will be a passing play.
Where's the 11? Oh, it's Crowell at the far side. I didn't see him. He was blending in. They're throwing
Gotta get him right there. Reed! Nothing. Number 9.
Atticus
Fiorita got him. He read that play perfectly for a huge loss for Lebanon.
And it is safety zone now where you are at.
Yes, it is. It's 3rd down and a mile for the Blue Devils. So,
well, you're inside that 5-yard line back there.
So our defense right here needs to stand up and really get this ball back here. Or like Coach Height said, if you can force a safety, 2 points and get the ball back.
Especially when you've got a center that's had about 5 bad snaps to this point.
All we need is a bad snap, go out the end zone, and it would be a safety. So our defense has to stand up right here.
He's going to sling it out to Crowell.
You got to get him.
He's to the outside.
You got to get him.
Back. He's not going to get the first down.
No, Crowell is way, way short. He was met by a host of Golden Bears.
He does a great individual effort to almost get back to the original line of scrimmage, but it's still going to bring up 4th and long.
4th and long, yes, sir.
Here comes the punt team.
Here comes the punting unit. So good. What Coach Height said, a good defensive stance by Mount Juliet forcing the punt. Now, if we can get a good return here from Baylor Osborne, that would be huge.
We're missing several players.
Crowell's going off the field again.
We have got.
So do we have enough on
We only have 9 now.
Here comes John Michael Crudup.
No, we've got one standing over here on the edge. So we've got 10 on. The main thing is, there you go.
It's caught. Number 5, Isaiah Roseberry.
Puts us in plus territory.
Yes,
again.
he did. With 3:26 to go. So 3:26 to go. Mount Juliet is in good position. First down and 10 on the 37-yard line. So right here, Coach Hide, is when our offense needs to be methodical and take care of the ball.
You do, but you're going to have to get the 2-point conversion. So.
Yep. Got to get the touchdown first. Harrison Edwards bounces it out. He's got a lane on the outside. He's got a lane. He's
First
still going. Go outside.
Son.
He's out of bounds, and that will be a Golden Bear Chick-fil-A. First down. Harrison Edwards bounced that ball, and he bounced it out, ran it out of bounds to stop the clock with 3:17 to go.
There was a Lebanon player that had a beat on him in the backfield, and when he planted that foot, he just whoop.
So here we go.
Pitch out to Edwards. He's coming to the near side.
Edwards again. He's got another one.
He got about inside the 15, but
yes, sir. He got about 5 yards.
He got twisted up.
Uh-oh, Harrison's down. Let's see if he can get up. Harrison Edwards is injured right now.
There was a
and also Lebanon player is injured as well.
Yeah, number 11.
Number 11. That is Jack Kleinert for the Blue Devils.
So Kleinert met him, and Kleinert looks like his is a cramp.
Edwards is still down, flush.
It was an incidental face mask.
So let's see. Hopefully both of these players are okay. Lebanon coaches walked out.
And it happened amongst the middle of it. I mean, I'm not asking for that one to be called.
No.
It just honestly, I think 11 was going down with the cramp, and his hand just got up under Edwards' face mask.
Well, Harrison Edwards up and walking on his own power, so that is a good sign. But there's a coach from Lebanon. He's all in, the head official.
That's Coach Gentry. That's the main coach.
He's giving it to the official about something.
He took that opportunity with an injured player to go out and meet the white hat.
Yeah, that's what he did. Yep. So when play resumes, 3:02 to go. Second down, and about 4. With John Michael Crudup, the running back. Mount Juliet right here is in prime position.
Got Baylor Osborne in again. Remember, one-handed but favorite target.
Yes, he is. It's second down and 4 and a 15. Clock winds.
Twins to the far side.
Here we go. John Michael Crudup.
Crudup's looking to bounce up the middle. I think he's got the first down.
We'll wait for the signal. But I believe he got.
Yeah, he's got the first down.
He got the Chick-fil-A Golden Bears first down.
So it'll be first and goal from about the 9. And maybe the long 8.
They're going to snap it again really quick. They did. John Michael Crudup gets the ball again.
Patience. He's driving. He was met in the hole.
He got about 2. He'll get forward momentum. So he'll get about 2 yards. So second and goal.
Here comes Edwards in for.
Edwards back in.
Nope. John Michael's not going out. He's just going to receiver.
Number 19 for us came out, and that is Easton Spurlock came out.
Again, Baylor Osborne in that slot on the far side. Now you've got Crudup in the slot on the far side. Edwards is now split out wide to the near side.
Tyler Travers is directing traffic, getting everybody lined up for this play, making sure. Edwards in motion. Pass. He's wide open.
That
is a touchdown.
Carson.
That is a Wilson Bacon Trust Golden Bears touchdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, the way they used Key Crowell against us is what we just did with Harrison Edwards to shift their entire defense to the left, and that left Carson Slocum wide open at tight end, sliding in, backpedaling into the end zone to receive that touchdown. Great play call, great design,
absolutely,
great execution.
Here's the big one, though. This is the 2-point conversion that we need to tie this ball game.
It is, but scoring quickly with 3 timeouts, you've given yourself a chance to get the ball back should you not get the 2-point conversion.
Here we go. John Michael Crudup's in the backfield with Tyler Travers.
Let's just get the 2-point conversion and not worry about it. It's a double pass.
It's good. It's good.
That is a done ball game.
The game is
Brown Athletic Complex.
Ladies and gentlemen, has come back from 28-7 with 1 minute and 59 seconds to go, and has tied the ball game 28-28 here at Roger Perry Field. And the crowd, Coach Hyde, as well as he is very ecstatic, and I cannot believe that Mount Juliet has the no-quit effort, and it has paid off. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a brand new ball game with 1 minute and 59 seconds to go.
Whether you're a Blue Devil fan or a Golden Bear fan, let me tell you something. You needed to be in Mount Juliet tonight. This has been an outstanding ball game all the way through, and I'm not just saying that due to the tie. Now, with 1:59 remaining, both teams have 3 timeouts. You can't play safe on either side. So
no.
Lebanon's going to go for their jugular. They're going to look for their guy, their man, Key Crowell, to get it into the end zone.
Yep.
Whether they use him as the man or they use him as the decoy. Now the challenge becomes, can Mount Juliet defense stand up again as they have the entire second half?
Yes, they have. Mount Juliet has scored 21 unanswered.
And I will apologize to everybody at home if we are yelling, but I will tell you we have to, because it has gotten really loud here.
Yes, it has.
And apparently we've had a cowbell session break out here in front of us.
Yes, we have. It is very deafening here at Roger Perry Field, and exactly so, because the Golden Bears have battled back from 21 down to tie the ball game with 1 minute and 59 seconds to go.
Echeverria is not off his hands. It's out.
That is a touchback. So here we go.
I'm looking to see if Mr. Peach put up any signs that said more cowbell.
I haven't seen any yet, but we'll see.
But we have found some.
Yes, sir. This crowd is ecstatic. The players are getting into it, and this crowd is rocking with 1:59 to go. First down and 10 on the 20 for the Blue Devils. This is the time right here for the Mount Juliet defense to stand up, flex their muscles, get the ball back, and win this ball game.
Must play discipline, composure football here.
Yep, no mistakes on defense.
Crowell is in. He is heading to the backfield. Quarterback is rushing them. They are down to 6 on the play clock. They are still not set.
They may not get it. They got off.
Pitch out. It's going to Crowell on the far side.
They got to get him. He got maybe 2 yards on that pitch.
He got tackled by his own man.
Yes, he did. Maybe 3. Well, they gave him 4. So 1 minute and 44 seconds to go.
Crowell
Second and 4.
out of the backfield. He is moving into a slot position.
Yep. 2nd and 6 to go.
Now he is going back to the backfield.
They're discombobulated. They're having all kind of trouble.
1:31 to go.
Getting this play in.
Trips to this near side. Crowell in the backfield. Look for Crowell to be the handoff.
Yeah, you got to cover.
Pitch. It was
nothing. He got a couple yards.
Corey, I'm going to tell you, that was another hook and ladder that they called, but Crowell didn't run the route on it.
Nope. Chasten Dixon, we have a player down for Mount Juliet. I cannot see who that is, but he went down quick.
On that far side, is that Waller?
It looks like a cramp. I can't tell the number. I'll have my spotter here kind of look and see if we can get the number.
Looking over the defense, I do not see 0.
And it may
Deion
be
Waller.
It may be Deion, but we're not. Oh, it is 0. Deion Waller looks like he is cramping. So wow, it's 3rd down and about 3.
What a major turn of events here.
Yes, it is. With 1 minute and 12 seconds to go, the never quit attitude of the Mount Juliet Golden Bears has come strong tonight.
Well, you've put yourself in a position here where if Lebanon doesn't pick up the first down, you have to go positive. You have to go for it because Mount Juliet's sitting on 3 timeouts.
Yep. And I would think if Lebanon does not convert this 3rd down, I would assume that they would punt. I don't see them going for this short of a field.
No.
I mean, they might, but I just think that'd be awful risky.
No, they're gonna put the ball, if they don't convert this 3rd down, they're gonna put the ball in the hands of Sean Fry, their defensive coordinator, to draw this game out and either make a huge defensive play or take us to overtime. Huge defensive play here coming up for Mount Juliet.
Yeah, Deion Waller's up and running off of his own power, so that is a good sign. So it's 3rd and 3, ladies and gentlemen, with 1:12 to go on the 28-yard line. And like I said, please excuse our screaming. We're just trying to talk loud because it is deafening here at Roger Perry Field as the fans and the team are in it. This is a huge 3rd down for your Golden Bears defense. Timeout taken by Lebanon.
Yeah, they had 12 men on the field.
Yep, had too many men on the field, so that is a timeout taken by the Blue Devils with 1:04 to go.
I mean, I'm okay if they use 12 as long as we get another one.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. Yeah, if they use 12, let us use 12, yes. So, wow, what a turn of events. 21 unanswered points to come back and tie the ball game. Just that never quit attitude from the Golden Bears on display tonight.
Well, in that particular play, Corey, I was fixing to say, they got trips to each side. And then I looked and I said, well, wait a minute. They still got 5 linemen. That's 11 by itself, and then you got the quarterback. So,
yeah.
Like I said, this just like the beginning of the game was nerves, the end of the game is nerves.
Oh,
too.
yeah. I needless to say, I could probably imagine that Lebanon fans right now are probably on the edge of their seat right now.
Do you trust your running game to push forward?
They need 3 yards right here, Coach Height. 3 yards. I mean, it's long 3 yards, but I mean, if they don't get it.
Do you try to go over the top? Do you look for crowd? Lots of options here of things they've done throughout the course of the game.
Our defense has to hold fast. You got to get it right there. You got to He dropped. He got lost 2 yards. So that's going to be 4th down.
Timeout with 58 seconds to go, and it will be 4th and 4 as Mount Juliet will get the ball back off of a punt.
There is a timeout taken by Mount Juliet, about 4th and 5.
Coach Perry was chasing that line judge down when he was going
Yes,
for the
he
spot.
was. So that timeout is sponsored by TDS. Slow internet can make you feel like the clock has stopped. Ladies and gentlemen, get fast speed internet with TDS. Wow, what a turn of events right here. I would assume, Coach Height, that Lebanon's going to punt the ball. They're not going to run. I would assume they're not going to try to run this.
Well, and as I stated earlier in the broadcast, Coach Fry, defensive coordinator for Lebanon, super well respected amongst his peers, amongst people that just know football, right? And so Coach Gentry has absolutely no problem turning it over and putting him in charge to try to hold this thing on and get it to overtime and or make a big play to get the ball
here's
back.
the question I'm asking you. It's me as a football fan. We get the ball. We get within Echeverry's range. If you've got less than 5 seconds, you kick the game-winning field goal?
Absolutely. The home run ability of Lebanon, I think you're going to have to milk and eat some clock.
But you got to watch the fake here. Isaiah Roseberry's back for the Golden Bears.
Very dangerous area to fake it.
But you got to watch it. Nope, he's kicking it. Let's see if he gets any kind of return. He may not.
Short kick, it's going to be down.
That's all right. That's all right.
It's going to be our ball on about the 42-yard line.
Here you go. I mean, this is a chance for Mount Juliet to make a statement and win this ball game.
To go.
Yes. This would be a huge momentum booster.
Wow.
For the Bears if they can pull this coming from 21 down to win this ball game with 49 seconds to go. I don't know what Echeverry's range is, but you're not going to need much. That kid has got an outstanding leg. I think if you get anywhere within the 25-yard line, he could probably put it through the uprights.
Well, the wind is pushing that way. They really and truthfully, they've got to get about 30 yards to be comfortable in his range. Hand off to Edwards. He's running through. He's going to gain about 5.
He's got about 5. They got to hurry. They got to get up.
Now they're holding him down. They're trying to stall this clock out.
And Coach Perry's telling the offense, come on, get on the line. John Michael Krebs got to get on the other side. There you go. Got to line up.
30 seconds. Travers is going to go to the air.
Got to get rid of it. Pass is incomplete.
As I said.
But that stops the clock.
Osborne, one-handed catcher right now. But
Baylor Osborne had it and dropped it, but dropped it out of bounds. That stops the clock with 25 seconds to go. Like you said, you need about, what would you say, 20 more yards maybe to get in his range?
You're about 20 yards safely from his area.
To give Echeverry a chance.
But right now, worry about those 5.
Oh, nope. I thought they were going to call offsides, but they didn't. Tyler's looking over the sideline. Make sure we get this play in. He's looking. We have 2 timeouts remaining. He's got to snap the ball. Coach Perry called the timeout. Looks like some confusion because he is not happy right now, and I don't blame him. There was some confusion with the play calls. That takes us down to 1 timeout. I believe, it takes us down to 1 timeout, Coach Height. really doesn't hurt us, but we could have used that timeout right there. But there was a lot of confusion on that play.
Well, the main thing, again, still the key is going to be pick up the first down, stop the clock to move the chain, spike the ball.
Yep. And we didn't lose any yardage, so that's the main thing too. We took the timeout instead of taking the delay of game, because you really at this point do not want to take a delay of game, because that'll back you up 5 yards. Which we're not in a panic mode. We don't have to panic. We don't have to rush. We just, like you said, we got to get good plays and move the ball, take care of the ball, move it down the field to get within his range to maybe have a chance to win the game on a field goal.
Now, I will say, field goal wise, I think you have to pay attention. They've blocked one.
Yes,
already.
they have. Crowd blocked that. Yes, he did. He come unblocked and absolutely blocked it. So that's one thing. If we get field goal range, we have to make sure that we stay assigned with the blocks and make sure that nobody comes unblocked. Boy, there's a hush over Lebanon crowd, but boy, Mount Juliet crowd, they are all up, excited. Here we go. Excuse me, Harrison Edwards in the backfield. Ball snap to Harrison Edwards. Right up the field he goes.
He's got a first down.
And I believe he's got the first down. We'll wait and see.
Stop the clock. It's spike play. It'll be 20.
It is a Golden Bears Chick-fil-A first down.
It'll be 20 seconds on the clock, and we're going to spike it. Let's go under center. Snap. Down.
No, we got about 13 seconds. They never stopped the clock. So we got 12 seconds on the clock. So we need about what, Coach Height? Maybe about 15 more yards?
Yeah, I think if you can get it safely 15 yards.
Yeah. You'd give him a chance?
But I'm going to be honest with you. At 8, I might give him a chance.
Yep.
He's had plenty of leg all night.
Yep. We just got to have a positive play here. Got to get rid of it. That's not what you needed. Call timeout.
Going to overtime.
Yeah, we're going to overtime. Nope, he called the timeout. Coach Perry did with 1 second, I believe, called the timeout. So we may try maybe a Hail Mary.
Okay.
So
apparently we're having, if you have us online, we were having some technical difficulties.
No, it's not. We're good.
We're good. Okay.
So it looks like we'll see maybe if he's going to pull out maybe a Hail Mary with 1 second to go, because that sack basically would take you out of any kind of field goal range for sure. So we'll see maybe if they've got one Hail Mary maybe. But on the Hail Mary, if they do throw a Hail Mary, you don't want the Lebanon to get it and have a chance to run it back.
I think in this position, you're looking at just getting composure and trying to run a very safe play.
Well, they don't have a lot of guys playing deep, Coach Height, on defense. They don't have a lot back. I mean, they're going to have victory formation. They're just going to snap it and go into overtime is what it looks like here. Nope. They pitched it to Harrison Edwards.
So I said something safe.
Almost got the first down, but that will end regulation.
What a ball game.
Yes, with our score, the Lebanon Blue Devils 28, your Mount Juliet Bears 28, and we're going to overtime.
Talk about two teams that are absolutely leaving it on the field.
Oh, yes. Coach Hyde, I'm just curious, when is the last time that Mount Juliet beat Lebanon here? Do you recall?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. So this would be a huge win and a huge, I think, momentum boost for the Mount Juliet Golden Bears. As Coach Perry's meeting with the official, I'm not sure what's going on, but they're meeting with the official right up here on the right about the 50-yard line with our quarterback. And it may be the coin toss, maybe send him out for the coin toss here on overtime. But we'll see what's going on here.
And when you expect anything less, we're going into overtime.
You know, usually at this time, as we're getting ready to go to overtime, I would probably pull it in and say, hey, let's look at some scores of interest. There's only one score of interest
Exactly.
right now.
Yep. And Coach Perry's huddling the entire team right below us. And I think that's what he's preaching. Look, you know, we battled back from 21. This is our game to win. So we got two captains meeting for the coin toss here on the 50-yard line.
Both teams have to be impressed. Fans of both sides, blue or black.
Tyler Travers for us and Bryce Nizik for the Blue Devils. And we'll see. Coach Height, if you win the toss, you go on defense?
I go on defense. But I'm defensive-minded, so I'm going on defense every chance I get.
He talked to the Mount Juliet player first, and we'll see who won the toss. And we'll find out here what's going on.
Lebanon's going on off. Well, come on now, man. We won.
So Mount Juliet will go on defense. So Lebanon will get the ball first. So.
And I may be wrong on this, but Nizik, the captain that came out there,
Right.
I believe he had a brother that was a standout basketball player.
Now you got to kind of tell me the rules here on overtime just to refresh my memory. Do each team get possession, or is the first one score wins?
Each team gets possession.
Okay. So they get to match whatever. Okay.
Yeah, it's much better than that NFL stuff.
So, okay, yeah. So basically like college, each team gets a chance to match. All right.
Ball goes on the 10-yard line, and you got to go.
All right, so.
I'd take a fumble six, pick six, scoop six.
So if we can hold them here, then all we potentially need is a field goal.
I'd take an interception or a fumble recovery.
Anything like that would help for sure. So here we go. And Crowell's out there, Coach Height.
Crowell is going to line up at a tight inside.
From the 10-yard line, 1st and 10.
Receiver. And he's going in motion.
He's got the
one
ball.
that runs the slice. We are there. He's busted it to the outside.
He didn't get anything.
He's out of bounds.
He's out of bounds, yep.
He's going to gain about 2 yards on that play going to the far side.
Yep.
I mean, you got to know that's your focal point if you're against this Lebanon offense.
Yep.
That's the guy.
Second down, they said no gain, so second down and 10 on the 10. So if we can hold him here. So 2nd and 10 on the 10. So
Crowell tied in that inside bunch.
They're going to try to pass it.
They're going to try to go over the top.
Almost intercepted. Almost intercepted. I believe that was Dion Waller that almost intercepted that. That makes a huge 3rd down and 10 for Lebanon.
Redmond, I think.
Was that Redmond? Okay.
That was
I'm
Trey
sorry.
Redmond.
All right. I think you're right. It was Trey Redmond. I'm sorry. The 6 to me looked like a 0. My apologies. Trey blocked that up. Almost had an interception.
Oh, it's shaped the same way. It's okay.
So if we can hold them here and possibly force a field goal, then all we would need is a touchdown to win the ball game. Andrew Hodge in the backfield.
Going up top, going to try to play that size game.
Almost intercepted again.
Looking for the call, but you cannot stop.
That's a 4th down. So let's see what they'll do, Coach Height. I would say they're going to try the field goal.
Yeah, you go for points here.
Yep. So we forced a field goal. So if Lebanon makes this field goal, then we have to have a touchdown. If they miss it, all we need is a field goal. So this is a huge, huge field goal for Lebanon.
Well, and don't take out the block yet.
No, but if it's going to be a block, it's got to be clean.
I mean, the block is going to kill it.
Cameron Nixon is the kicker.
Timeout, Lebanon. He's running down the sideline.
Yep. They called it. Yep. Yeah, he called the timeout. Sure did. Coach, I'd seen him. The coach come running down the sideline.
Yeah, Chuck sprinted from about the 30 to the 20.
Yeah, he did. So he's seen something maybe formation-wise he didn't like. So He called a timeout. So our score is still 28-28 with Lebanon having a chance to kick the go-ahead field goal.
Usually your own team doesn't ice the kicker.
No, I've never seen – no.
I mean,
Well, that kind of reminds me. I don't know if you've seen the game while we have a little break. The Miami game. All they had to do was go victory formation. They win the ball game.
yeah, that's probably going to cost him his job.
They end up losing that ball game.
Yeah, I've got UNC picked this week because of that.
Yeah, so, yeah, that coach might be on the hot seat after that. I've never seen that in college football. Never.
That's what happens when you get too cute.
Yeah, too cute. Yep.
In the game.
Yep. So here we go, Coach Height. Overtime, 28-28. Lebanon's lining up with Cameron Nixon for a field goal.
Now, again, after Coach Gentry took that timeout, pay attention to a fake field goal. I would not be shocked if he doesn't pull it up and try to throw it over the top. We've got to have some safeties back. It looks like we've got a few, and then I'd send the house. We did, but I believe it is good.
So he did make it. So now we have to have a touchdown. Field goal to match, touchdown to win. So your new score in overtime, Lebanon Blue Devils 31, your Mount Juliet Golden Bears 28. And they will have the ball on the 10-yard line. So, I mean, Coach Height, there it is. A field goal ties it, a touchdown wins it. That's it.
Well, and playing defense first gives you the opportunity to control your destiny. So you control it now. I mean, beautiful 4-down stand. And you can say, well, they got 3 out of it. Okay, we could line up right now and get 3 out of it.
Yep.
It's well within Echeverria's
Oh,
range.
easy.
So,
he could do it right now and put it in there. Yeah, no problem.
and even our freshman kicker, he is in this position.
So Hedward,
gives you the opportunity now, though, to go in and win this game.
so do we got what's going on here? Official timeout. We got John Michael Crudup and Harrison Edwards both
Monster
in the ball
back.
game. Yep. This is a new formation I haven't seen, but they're both on the field.
Monster backfield. Tyler Travers is split out wide down here to the end.
John Michael Crudup's
He's
got the
gonna
ball.
keep it. He's got a hold.
He's going. He's driving. He's driving.
He's going to sit down at the 4.
He's down at the 4-yard line. John Michael Crudup. They're pushing the players back so we do not get a
It is a 2nd and 4
second
from the
and 4 from the 4.
And we're staying in Monster.
So 2nd down and 4. John Michael Crudup again's got the ball.
He's going to lose a yard.
He
so it's
lost
gonna
the
be
yards there. So that's 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. We've got to get this in, or at least a field goal. But we're in good position to get the touchdown.
After an excellent opening run on it, they're going to mark him at the 6. The board is saying it is 3rd down at 6. So
Third
it's
and
saying it's
6.
at the 6, but it's firmly on the 5-yard line.
Yeah.
So
it's 3rd and 5. I mean, from where the ball is sitting.
and we're staying in
But
Monster.
We're staying in the monster formation.
Now we're shifting. Harrison's going to take the snap.
Come on, Harrison. Ball
Harrison's
shift to
looking for a
Harrison.
lane. He's going out.
He's
He's
looking.
bouncing. Key Crowell.
Crowell stopped him. So
Crowell
4th
dropped
down.
him at the line of scrimmage, the original line of scrimmage.
So now this is huge here. So we got to see what believe we're going to go for the game-tying field goal. We are.
Field goal to tie to go to double overtime. Again, outstanding game. If you're not here, shame on you.
So Lebanon is making a bunch of noise for Echeverria. But
And it's kind of the same rule I said a minute ago. Crowell's going to come off that far side.
yeah, you got to watch. Because if he does block it or rough the kicker, that changes the game for sure.
Absolutely. We can still pick up a first down on one of those penalties.
Let's see here. Penalty flag. Delay a game. They're backing him up 5 yards.
Hey, somebody give me the white hat. White hat rep. Shoot, give me white hat rep. Two, give me white hat rep. Yep, thank you.
Which is still not out of Echeverria's range.
No.
But that doesn't really help, but it's not out of his range. So that backs him up 5 yards. They're still going to probably come for the block, I'm sure.
Little sugar huddle there to talk about. Here comes the block, knowing where Crowell is.
The kick is up.
Plenty of leg.
It's
kick
good.
is good.
It's good. Echeverria tied the ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to double overtime. Your new score, the Lebanon Blue Devils 31, your Mount Juliet Golden Bears, 31.
Now the pressure kind of comes on us a little bit. We have the ball first, so
now we have to get some kind of points. Yep. So we'll have the ball first. So we definitely got to score here because now Lebanon will know what you'll do, just like before. Mount Juliet knew what Lebanon got, what we needed to have. So now Lebanon will know what they'll need to get if we score. So, and I believe will we switch ends of the fields?
we are supposed to switch ends of the field.
So we'll wait and see if they're going to switch it. I believe they're going to switch them, but we'll see. Unless they're going to do another coin toss.
What are we doing?
It looks like we're going to do another coin toss, Coach Height. They're calling for the captains. I would think in a double overtime you revert like you said. You flip-flop, and Mount Juliet would get it offensive first, and then Lebanon would go on defense. But apparently they're going to do a coin toss.
Well, you know what? If they want to go on offense first, we'll let them.
So maybe we can win the coin toss again and elect to go on defense. We'll see how it goes this time.
The rules have changed so much this offseason over
Yeah.
several different normal. Yeah, it's our ball. I really think they just wanted to know what end they wanted to defend.
Okay, so it is Mount Juliet's ball. So 1st and 10 on the 10-yard line.
Lebanon chooses to defend the open end of the stadium
Yeah.
for obvious reasons. No fans
Oh,
down
yeah.
there.
No fans. Yep. So this sequence here is really big because if we settle for a field goal, then Lebanon knows they have to have a touchdown. If we get a touchdown, then Lebanon has to match touchdown. So this is really, really crucial right here.
Touchdown adds tremendous amounts of pressure.
Yes, it does. It would add tremendous pressure to Lebanon. So we come out with Tyler Travers, quarterback, John Michael Crudup, running back. We can take our time. The only thing you got is the play clock, and it hasn't started yet, so you can get the play in, take your time, and get the touchdown. John Michael Crudup right up through the middle.
He's down at the 2.
He's to the 2-yard line. John Michael Crudup. 2nd down and 1.
I believe we're
Maybe
going
2nd
fast.
down and 2 on the 2-yard line.
They backed him up to about the 4, 3.
Tyler Travers got the ball, runs it in. That would be Wilson. Second trust. Golden Bears. Touchdown. Tyler Travers. Untouched. Into pay dirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have played 3 hours of football, and that is the first Golden Bear lead at the 3-hour mark.
Huge touchdown. So now, with that, and Echeverria, unless we go for 2, which I believe Echeverria's out there, if he puts this through, then Lebanon has to have a touchdown.
Well, now you really kind of put. So the old adage is
Pressure's on Lebanon now.
the pressure goes back to Lebanon. Let's make sure this kick goes through first.
Yes.
Kick is up, kick is away.
He got it.
Is good.
Echeverria.
All right.
New score. 38, Mount Juliet. 31, the Blue Devils of Lebanon.
So now here's kind of the old adage that is a mentality of coaches that have coached Coach Gentry.
Yep.
And that he has coached with. And I know this. You're on the road.
Right.
If you score a touchdown, you go for the win. He may go for the win versus the tie to not go to a third overtime. So these downs are critical, keeping the field position.
Yep.
And again, knowing
Where Crowell is.
Yeah.
You've got to stick with him because if he gets the ball 10-yard line, I mean, excuse me, he's as quick as a hiccup.
And I don't say, we don't just talk about him because I'm telling you, he is a special talent.
Yes, he
really
is.
good athlete.
Yes, he is.
And he is in the backfield.
And he's
gonna
got
take
the ball.
He's going to bounce.
Nothing.
He's got nowhere to go.
No, they
Tied
got to
up.
hold him.
Hold.
They got him.
At the line.
They got him at the line of scrimmage. Crowd was stopped, no gain.
Let me tell you, I think we had 4 different players touch him that he bounced off, but we kept contained and kept squeezing that hole down.
That was
and he had nowhere to go.
Brought down by number 5, Isaiah Roseberry. So that's 2nd down and 10. So 2 downs to go.
All right, Crowell is going to line up.
And you got to think, Coach Height, Crowell's going to get this ball somehow. You would think.
If he can possibly go, I think he's the one that gets it.
Our defense has to stay contained.
Twins to the far side, crowd to that side, looking to run this way, most likely. They're going to drop, they're going to pass, they're going to try to exploit the height levels.
You got to get
flip
him.
it out to Crowell. Crowell's got some space. He makes one man miss, but nobody
He's
else.
tackled, brought down. He's right at maybe the 8-yard line or maybe 7-yard line. So it's third down. It's third down. So this could be 2-down territory, what it is for the Lebanon, because a field goal does them absolutely no good. So it's third, and looks like it's on the 8-yard line, 8 yards to go.
Here comes the running quarterback.
Yep.
I think that's important to notice. They're changing quarterbacks.
Mariah's in now.
They're losing their running back, too, and I don't know why he's running off. Only a quarterback ran on. Coach Gentry's taking a timeout.
Yep.
All right, so it will be, let's see where we're at.
We're on the 8-yard line.
8.
Third and 8, 8 to go.
3rd and 8. We got the running quarterback in for Lebanon. That does not mean he won't throw. He can throw. So we can't completely sell out, but Coach Gentry sending us a different scheme look here at the end of the game as a pressure situation. Now, that is in no shape, form, or fashion an indictment on Kason Kincaid. He's had an outstanding game.
Yes, he has.
But it's kind of like as we were in the first overtime and we went into the monster backfield with John Michael and Harrison, it's a different look when you need short yardage situation. It's not an indictment on any of the players.
No.
It's just, can we get an edge here? And so, and in the second overtime, Tyler Travers runs it in.
Yeah, runs it in untouched. I mean, just literally untouched. But like you said all along, you've got to keep an eye on Crowell because I can almost guarantee you,
he's involved
one way or
in
another, he's going to get the ball somehow.
He's going to be involved in this. He's in the backfield here.
Yep. So 3rd and 8.
They have the height advantage on the far side at the receiver.
Yep. 3rd and 8, 8 to go. Mount Juliet crowd. It is almost deafening here at Roger Perry Field.
They are tightening in the alignment here. They're struggling with that just a little bit. But they brought Kason Kincaid back in. He's going to hand the ball to Crowell. It's a reverse. They're going to throw it.
They got to get him.
They've got some pressure on him. He's not going to be able to throw it. He's going down behind the line. It's our ball. Intercepted. It is our ball.
We'll wait and see. We're going to wait and see the official because officials haven't called anything yet. I'm waiting for the white-haired official.
Ball game. Take it to the house, young man. That's the ball game. An outstanding game.
Wilson, Bacon Trust, touchdown for the Mount Juliet Bears. And that will end the ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, Mount Juliet came back from 21 points down. From 21 points down, ladies and gentlemen, at the half to come back and win this ball game in double overtime, 38-31. Coach Height got so ecstatic, he left the room. He's back with me. What an unbelievable turnaround for the Mount Juliet Golden Bears, Coach Height.
I walked away because the football coaches were coming down.
Yes, they were.
And we had to have some celebratories. Did something happen right there? Did I miss something? Okay.
You missed the run all the way back to the end zone from one end to the other. Mount Juliet sealed the game. They didn't give him the touchdown, but apparently it was a clear fumble, and we took the ball and ran it, so the game was over.
What a fantastic game.
What a tough comeback, and you can probably hear in the background, I apologize, but the coaching staff making their way down from the top of the press box is just ecstatic. Lebanon Coach Height has got to be just heartbroken with that loss.
Well,
but what a gutsy performance by both teams tonight.
I think you
You can't take away from anything from both teams tonight. What a gutsy performance.
That's the thing. Heartbroken that it didn't turn out your way, but man, you cannot discredit the heart that Lebanon played with. And I'm going to tell you, they had Abston at quarterback last year. They had Crowell's older brother in the backfield. Absolutely wonderful team last year. What was they going to bring to the table this time? Well, let me tell you something.
They brought it.
Lebanon brought an absolute ball game.
Yes, they did.
And they played 3 hours and 5 minutes of a ball game.
They're not a team to be taken lightly. They are a very well coached, very well prepared team. But I tell you what.
And I know it hurts right now for that group, but I'm going to tell you, they have nothing to hold their head down.
No, they don't.
Now, let's flip the script.
Mount Juliet never quit. We got down by 21. And for me, I kind of felt like we were in panic mode. You kept saying no, and the proof was in the pudding. Our players never quit, never stopped, kept playing every play, and you can see the result, a 38-31 double overtime win against their rival, the Lebanon Blue Devils, to improve to 8-0.
Well, I guess let me get one more Lebanon comment in here.
Yes, sir.
Coach Gentry come in at Lebanon, and he made them believe. Coach Gentry has done an outstanding job building their program from where it has been to where they are a steady contender the entire time. Every time they take the field, they have an opportunity to win.
Yes.
Now, I'll flip back. Yeah, I said at the beginning of the game, you have to win the 3 phases. In the first half, we lost all 3 phases of the game.
Yes, we did.
In the second half and the overtimes, we took advantage and we won all 3 phases.
Every bit. Every bit.
And some of those, when you say, well, wait a minute, you didn't score other than field goals off special teams. No, wait a minute. You got great field position from deep returns from Roseberry. You got great decision-making from Baylor Osborne to knock the ball out. You had key catches, but you won all 3 phases of the second half.
Yes.
And that gave you a chance to be in the game at the end.
Right.
But again, I'm telling you, folks, if you weren't here, you missed one.
You missed one heck of a game between what Coach Height said, the longest rivals in Wilson County, Lebanon and Mount Juliet, and both teams poured their hearts out tonight. And Mount Juliet, came back from 21 down in double overtime to beat Lebanon 38-31. Unbelievable.
You preach to your players, no matter what sport it is, you play till the final whistle blows.
Yes.
And tonight, we played to the final whistle blew, and we were the victors.
Yep.
Now, does that mean we played a perfect game?
Absolutely not. No.
They will come in
Yep.
on Sunday. They will get ready for Franklin because that is who is next on the schedule.
Yep.
Nothing matters except the next schedule, but they're going to enjoy this one tonight and tomorrow. They're going to be sore. They need to ice down and take care of their bodies. And of course, Coach Perry.
But I can tell you, I can almost guarantee, I haven't met him. I've met him personally now, but I guarantee Coach Perry's going to go watch this game even from the beginning to double overtimes, and he's going to have so much to pick apart.
I would say
with every phase of the game in the first half of the game, he'll pick that apart and show the players what they didn't do, what they should have done, and why what they didn't do executed how Lebanon scored their points because of what they didn't do. And he'll pick everything apart.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm going to tell you, he's most likely when he gets home tonight, he ain't going to watch it tonight. He's going to bed.
He's going to bed, yeah.
But he's going to bed with the dub.
Yes,
so.
Absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, from an ecstatic Roger Perry Field here on the campus of Mount Juliet High School, for Coach Height, my name is Corey Terrell. Our final score in double overtime, the Lebanon Blue Devils 31, your Mount Juliet Golden Bears 38.
Bear Pride. Mount Juliet High.
And our next broadcast here from Roger Perry Field will be a home game against the Green Hill Hawks. Until then, have a good night from Roger Perry Field.